Hey, what's up, everyone? We're here. Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Football live stream of what could be an intriguing tank bowl between the Bengals and Dolphins. Quinn Ewers is making his starts. Quinn Ewers is making his starts today as quarterback after Tua played himself convincingly to the bench. So, Steven, if you're here, I'll wish you good luck in the fantasy matchup. I've made the high risk, high rewards decision to instead of starting Jake Ferguson against the Chargers, I'm choosing to start Darren Waller today. If Quinn Ewers isn't fighting for his life out there, Darren should have a decent day. Colin says, let's go Ewers today. Derek says he's missing the stream, just wanted to say hello, go Quinn Ewers, and love those throwbacks. Yeah, they got the original throwbacks. No, we do not show the game, random person on Twitch. We do not want to get struck down struck down by the NFL. In fact, let me get the So it's 80 degrees with 66% humidity and a slight breeze in Hard Rock Stadium.
I think you can get Habababa. I love that name. Huh, Kyle? Aditi. Kinky. Aditi Kinky.
Those throwbacks are so good.
Oh, give me this heater. Okay. Okay, first commercial. I'll go get myself some yoga or something. The mental makeup of this young man who has gone basically from being the number 3 emergency / scout team quarterback for all but 1 week this season. No, he doesn't look nervous at all.
Yeah. All right, so the Bengals will get the ball first. Look at those throwbacks, and including the diamond end zone and all. Wow.
There you go.
That was a great tackle by the special teams. First time shutout March as an NFL starter. And boy, you can sense the urgency in our conversation. We're going to turn things around quickly. So, yeah, Joe Burrow pictured a man being Dan Marino'd in real time.
Right.
Featuring even worse defense than the Dolphins of the 80s and 90s. Somehow. So it's 1st and 10 at the 25. It's a handoff. I presume that's Chase Brown who gets low tackled. Yeah, that's Chase Brown. He got about a yard or two. Hey, look, Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki.
What is the motivation? A lot of people wondering, should he even play in this game? But, he says he only played in 5 games this year.
So, 2nd and 8 at the 27. Burrow back to pass. It's going to be completely shut down by Rasul Douglas.
Good stuff.
Goat Slayer says, hey, Kyle and Jaws, according to Shannon Sharp, this is the Guppies versus the Kitties. That when he was messing with Chad Okocinco last night, he's from Miami and played for Cincy before being traded to the Finns. Then unfortunately was cut up for an off-field incident.
Yeah.
3rd and 8. Burrow back to pass. We rush 4. He finds a wide open Jamar Chase who gets just enough for the first down.
Dang it.
Really an easy read for Burrow, and you see the Dolphins, they try to disguise.
I mean, Rasul Douglas just chose to peel off of
somebody blew that cover.
Jamar Chase.
Chase is able to give the Bengals their first down of the game.
It's a Miami defense today playing without Minka Fitzpatrick, calf injury.
No Minka today. Chase Brown will push his way for about 3-4 yards. So it's 2nd and 6. Wow, there's a Jets-Saints game today. Good Lord. And of course, Tampa Bay, Carolina, which is going to go a long way in determining who.
Yeah.
But the big game today is a Steelers, Lions. Yeah. Burrow play action. He will throw downfield, and it's.
You can't see in that sun, can you?
Mitchell Tinsley was the intended receiver. Ghost Slayer says, Ewers needs to win me some money.
There's a high motivation for both of these football teams. Both of these coaching staffs know that they underperform. Both of these teams.
All right, so 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for Burrow. Is Burrow back to pass? He will get sacked.
All right.
Zach Sealer. Keep that man around for a little while longer.
Yeah. Well, he's signed.
Yeah.
He's paid.
And here he is. This is great effort. You've really seen this from Sealer all season long. His primary job.
I mean, Sealer splits 2 tackles and then takes down a completely unaware Joe Burrow. So it sets up 4th and 13. And here is the punt. And it'll be fair caught around the 14 by Malik Washington. There's no Taj Washington or Nick Westbrook-Akine today. So literally the only options Quinn Ewers has is either hand off to Achane or throw it to Waddle and the tight ends.
Right.
There's just about literally no one else aside from guys like Malik Washington and D.S. Scrooge.
Yeah, the wide receiver room needs some help.
Yeah. All right. So, what are your predictions for this game? What did you pick?
Oh, I picked us winning this game.
You did?
I did.
I mean, with the Bengals defense, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I picked us winning this game.
DeVito, you're in.
Tommy DeVito, backup Nate.
If only there were backups in real life.
We're getting somewhere.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Cookies and gift.
All right, so now Quinn Ewers will take the field.
Yeah, he looked a little nervous going out there.
Just throw it to Darren Waller.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Mom loves tracking her sleep.
Or hand it off to Achane and let him run all over that atrocious Bengals defense.
Get great deals on wow gifts for everyone at Best Buy.
Watch the first play be like a 70-yard bomb or something.
just anything but interception
Right.
or fumbles. All right, so yeah, Quinn Ewers and the Dolphins take the field. It'll be if there ever was a perfect time for a rookie QB to be making his first start, it's against the Bengals.
Yeah.
Progressive coverage you can count on. Progressive.com and by Taco Bell.
Any of that look familiar?
Yeah. Just actually said County Line Road, which is
Yeah,
very interesting.
County Line Road.
Yeah, that's where we used to live. There you go. Who's that? H-An, right?
Yeah, that's H-Chan getting about 5 yards. Quinn Ewers last year at Texas, 65.8 completion percentage, 248 passing yards per game, 31 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Last appearance was week 7, 5 of 8, 53 yards, 2 sacks. So it's 2nd and 6. It's a screen to H-Chan, who will go
Almost
nowhere.
looked like he got hit, taken down with a face mask.
Like McDaniel said, once I recognized the situation, my gut just told me that Ewers was the guy who deserved this opportunity.
Ghostlayer says $3 wins $153 if Ewers and Burrow get enough yards along with Waddle, Chase, H-Chan, and Finns win. Let's freaking go. So we're already at 3rd and 6. Do you have Darren Waller out there on the field? Just throw to him. Ewers back to pass. He will scramble and just toss it. What a catch by Waller.
There you go.
It takes us to the 40.
Good stuff.
Sweet. Keep doing that. How big of a catch? That was a 22-yard reception.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I called it there.
Yeah, you did. Waller needs to make sure you catch that, man.
Yeah. That was one of the best downfield throws the Dolphins have seen all year. 1st and 10, handoff to H-Chan, and it's a reverse to Jalen Wright.
Oh,
And
Ewers
Jalen-
throws a block.
And he
Hey,
gets
that's a horse collar. Not
waylaid
horse
while getting about 4 or 5 yards.
collar. All right, well,
That's okay. He doesn't need to scramble for the long touchdown. H-Chan needs to. I think Cleveland already has a 7-0 lead over Buffalo. The Jets have a 3-0 lead over the Saints. Panthers have a 3-0 lead over Tampa Bay. All right. So it's 2nd and 6. That's Alec Ingle in motion. It's another handoff to H-Chan. H-Chan will
not quite.
get about 4 yards. So it sets up 3rd and 2. I wonder what play call we'll have here, because last week we were 2 of 8 on 3rd down. We made the conversion earlier this drive. So Ewers is lined up directly behind the line of scrimmage. And it's a direct snap to Gordon, and he goes
Every
nowhere.
time Gordon gets the ball, there's no blocking. It's uncanny. Every time Gordon gets the ball, it's like they know right where he's going.
So it sets up 4th and 3.
Defense has also shown some improvement. This time you have a blitz and Miles Murphy. last week really started the game off strong on third down.
The whole idea of drafting Ollie Gordon was that he would be our power back on third
Yeah,
and
but you
short.
got to have some room for him to run. I mean, he gets hit by two guys behind the line of scrimmage every time he carries the ball.
So now we have to punt. And it'll be fair caught at the 9.
All right.
So, yeah, the Browns have the early 7-0 lead against the Bills. The Cowboys, the early 7-0 lead against the Chargers. Vikings, in yet another tank bowl against the Giants, a 3-0 lead. Oh, James Cook just ran for a 44-yard touchdown.
Oh,
The extra point will tie the game. Is that your running back?
no.
Who's running back? Oh, that's Icy's running back. Icy and Jake, if you're here, looks like Icy's winning 78.5 to 24.8. It's a very similar 56-44 split to my own game. All righty then. Weren't you going to get yourself some yogurt?
Yeah, I opted out. Right now, I had a couple of chips, so I'm okay.
I see.
I might make it to halftime or the next commercial.
Real Cinema says, this team stinks. Bring Tua back. Don't you dare. If Tua had thrown that deep pass to Waller, it would have been intercepted.
I'm kind of surprised that they ran the ball there on third down. Gordon, it's just not worked all year with him.
Yeah.
I don't know
Just go play action and throw to Waller. The Bengals literally cannot stop a tight end to save their lives.
Yeah.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
So Stevens, I got Hurts, Achane, Swift, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devonta Smith, Darren Waller, Terry McLaurin, Seahawks. Oh, I already got an extra point from Brandon Aubrey. He better not miss kicks this week like he did last week. So Steven has Justin Herbert, Jahmyr Gibbs, Travis Etienne, Wan'Dale Robinson, Michael Wilson, Dalton Schultz, RJ Harvey. The Chiefs defense against the Titans, and Chase McLaughlin, the Tampa Bay kicker. All right, so it's 1st and 10 for the Bengals at their own 9. Burrow back to pass. He will scan the field, throw way downfield. What a catch by T. Higgins.
Jeez.
Can't even be mad. Frozen Duckling says the Bengals have a terrible defense and I think averages are letting up around 30 points a game. I pronounced Jack Jones cooked. That was
that's tough.
That was not good coverage. And it goes all the way from the 9-yard line to the 44. That's a 35-yard bomb. And Burrow just flips it to Samaje Perine, who gets about 9 yards on the catch and run. 2nd and 2.
Head coach Zach Taylor told us he was cleared in Cincinnati this week, but the Bengals went above and beyond. They offered that they could send him to Pittsburgh to see renowned concussion specialist Dr. Mickey Collins just for some extra reassurance. Thursday, Higgins went up there.
There are a lot of teams that could clinch today in the AFC, especially.
Yeah.
2nd and 2, handoff to was that Samaje Perine, I believe, for the first down, gain of a few yards.
Samaje Perine picks up a couple here and another Bengals first down.
And once you have 2 concussions in a short period of time, then it starts to raise the alarm bells a little bit. And The last thing that you want to have.
Alrighty, so it's 1st and 10 for the Bengals as we approach 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. They're already at the Miami 45.
They all want to come out here. They love playing football. They want to go out there and play well.
Play action, a throw to Jamar Chase, and he got enough for the first down, I believe. Dante.
Okay.
Let's get our first NFL Today
Oh,
update.
we got an update.
Well, they're just showing the
Yeah.
James Cook touchdown.
Looking like H-Chan there.
Goat Slayer says, when you said Cook, it made me think to ask you this, Kyle. Have you ever had Stuffers frozen mac and cheese properly cooked? Underrated freaking simple pleasure.
No.
I used to have Velveeta a lot.
Velveeta, yeah.
Another 4-yard run or so for
I'm
Chase.
talking that. What is that? Was that Cracker Barrel mac and cheese? I've been getting the one from Red Nurse.
I'm not
It's
sure.
some brand name. You know, it's in the plastic container already made.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't recall.
Yeah.
Jets Saints tied at 3.
It shows how good and how hard they are to stop when they're all on the field.
2nd and 7 at the Miami 31. Burrow back to pass. He will throw,
Oy
and it is
vey.
caught by Jamar
Oh,
Chase,
jeez. First
and it'll
and
be
goal.
1st and goal.
It's going to be first and goal, Cincinnati.
I mean, we're going to have to throw the ball today. We're not going to be able to do our little run game, control the clock thing with Cincinnati.
I mean, you just left Jamar Chase
Yeah,
wide
he
open.
was wide open.
Really did well last week was they had a good eye on where Chase was, and they tackled the Bengal wide receivers and really limited.
So the Bengals had 5 possessions inside the opponent's 35 last week, and that had 2 interceptions, 2 turnovers on downs, and a punt. First and goal.
Yeesh. Good
T.
Lord.
Higgins makes it look easy. And of course, Quentin Johnston gets a big touchdown when he's on my bench.
Ugh. You put him on your bench against the Dolphins?
No, I'm talking about the Chargers game.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
if I had T. Higgins, he'd be
Right. I
starting.
was going to say, I didn't catch what you said there for a second.
Possibly do when you throw the ball in that position and with that kind of body control. That is exceptional.
Dolphin says, I don't think the Dolphins will win this one.
Well, not running up the middle on 3rd and 3. We're going to have to score points.
Kick is up. It's good. The
I
Bengals have taken the 7-0 lead. You were saying?
I understand he didn't want to put Urs like first drive. You know what I mean? Just
Goat Slayer says, Cracker Barrel mac and cheese is fire. The Stuffers frozen one reminds me very much of Golden Corral's mac and cheese.
For now, the holidays are stressful, but Verizon's got a bunker seal on the new Samsung Galaxy S25. Hey, Gemini, where's that next train coming?
Right now.
Ah, you got crackers. Gemini, where am I?
You're in a blender.
Alrighty then.
Gemini, find me a massage, please. Oh, that was fast.
Get 4 Samsung Galaxy S25
Could we-
Plus on us, no trade-in needed, and 4 lines. for
how are you
$25
doing in your
a line.
game?
Well, I have the 54.9 to 17.48 leads, but he has almost all of his players yet to play.
So I guess did Jordan Love get hurt last night? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was smart to remember you asked me to put him in. I said, "Nah, leave Dak."
Yeah.
That is real.
How bad did he get hurt?
One Cafe is his home, no doubt, where customers bank and get their cash out.
I'm not sure. I think he hurt his hand.
Oh,
Cafes
okay.
are open all 7 days.
Oh, 7 days?
This magic-
So yeah, Chargers, Cowboys now tied at 7. Bills, Browns tied at 7.
What's in your wallet?
I really need massive games from H.N., Darren Waller, and Amon-Ra St. Brown when he plays the Steelers later tonight.
This'll be fun.
Another killer too soon.
Real Cinema says, it's for the tank, it's for the tank, it's for the tank, it's for the tank. What tank?
You know, we ruined that tank.
The greatest adventure on television. Never done a season like this.
Feels a little like a high school reunion meets like a massacre.
Survivor 50 premieres February 25th on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Andrew says that Bears game was so rigged. What do you mean it was rigged?
At BK, have it your way. You roll. And by Verizon.
I don't think it's. I think the Packers were doing a good job imploding on their own.
Beautiful drive led by Joe Burrow, 5 of 5, 85 yards.
91-yard touchdown drive. That's not good.
Yeah.
Bengals are first points of the day. T. Higgins among the league leaders in touchdown catches with a highly impressive catch in the back corner of the end zone. 7-0 Cincinnati.
All right, so here's the kick, and it will be returned by Malik Washington. Malik will reach the 35 before.
Okay, decent return.
Yeah. There's Tua with the earpiece and the clipboard.
And also the physical part of this for Tagovailoa as well.
Listen, it's tough because you think of.
All right, so it's first. It'll be first and 10.
I mean, Tua trying to, like, you don't see the other third quarterback on the sideline with the earpiece. You know what I mean?
First and 10. You respect the pass. He throws
Nice.
to Waddle. It's
There
a
you go.
15-yard gain.
Let's go. Let's just throw the ball, Mike. What the hell? We ain't got a damn thing to lose.
They're showing the comparisons from his first 5 seasons and this season. It's like, ugh. 97 completions of 20-plus air yards in the first 5 seasons and 10 this season for Tua. First and 10 at the 49 of Cincinnati. It is a pitch to Achane, who will go practically nowhere.
They are going to do their best to stop the run and force us to throw.
Started 1-6 and dug themselves such a deep hole. Then the turnovers started to come. Well, something had to change in this offense.
Now everyone asking the questions, is this the first kind of pivot by the franchise?
So it's 2nd and 9.
What does next year look like?
2nd and 9 for the Dolphins as we approach 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Keep in mind, they got a GM opening here. Got an interim GM.
It is a pitch to Achane, who will
work.
find the
There
lane.
you go,
He's
baby,
going,
go.
go.
They ain't
He
catching
is
him.
going.
They ain't catching
He is
him.
gone.
There
It's a
you go.
touchdown. Oh,
Like I said, run the ball.
I love having Achane on my fantasy team. A 48-yard touchdown run.
Good
It's
stuff.
beautiful.
Good stuff.
See, there's that atrocious Bengals defense.
Yes, there it is.
Just a couple blocks on that front.
Yeah.
He found the gap.
He just whoop,
And he
That was
ankle broke the one dude and made him.
not catching him.
Yeah. Sweet. And that's why the Bengals are 4-10.
Yep.
Kick is up,
All
and
right.
that's goods.
Okay.
Sweet. Ghost Slayer says, let's go, Achane. Got half the yards I needed from him in one run. Let's freaking go. Colin says, nice. Okay, that makes things a lot better for me in fantasy. It immediately increased my chance from like 40 to 49%.
So simple, so small. We're suddenly special. The best bite of all.
Okay.
Sometimes the smallest part is the
All right, so
holidays run.
A 48-yard touchdown run. That's
Good
one.
stuff.
Yeah, that's one way to get HN going.
Yeah.
At a place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting with a food critic.
Ooh, tacos.
You can even
Tacos.
get home in the heart of Seoul.
We haven't tried that new Mexican restaurants that opens in Chestertown.
Right.
Experiences and services. Now you can Airbnb more than an Airbnb. Arthritis pain? We say not today. Tylenol 8-hour arthritis pain has 2 layers of
Yeah,
relief.
just keep doing that, HN. And Quinn Ewers can throw the ball downfield, so
Yeah.
he just needs to throw it to Darren Waller.
Live, CBS, January 11th.
I'm Nikki Glazer, and I'm back hosting the Golden Globes on CBS. Do you ever wonder what they were actually saying during Hollywood's biggest party? Lucky for you, I am a certified lip reader with over 0 hours of experience. Here's Jesse Eisenberg and Emma Stone. Jesse's like,
All right, so now we're just waiting for these terrible commercials to end.
Exactly.
No, seriously, what does Ryan Gosling have that I don't? She's like, babe, I don't have all night.
The Golden Globes, live CBS January 11th and streaming on Paramount Plus. It's the NFL on Christmas Day.
The NFL is going to have some terrible games on Christmas.
I know Cowboys play.
The Chiefs
Ugh.
with no Mahomes.
Yeah, well, they picked the games for the year, so
3 plays, 65 yards in a minute 32.
okay then.
Bengals defense will always speed run failure. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers playing Tampa today. Will they blow a 3-score lead? Here's the kick return. Just make the tackle.
Jeez.
Thank you. Now, could we please not let Jamar Chase and T. Higgins run carte blanche on us?
Tell me if Aaron Brewer and Cedric Wilson, if they're motivated to play well and finish out these games, just the second level finish really was the key.
Yeah, we got great plays on the second level to help HN.
Yeah.
So it's now 1st and 10 at the 35 for Cincinnati. Jamar Chase in motion. It is a play action. Of course, Chase is wide open, and that was a hospital ball almost. You don't see that often from Joe Burrow. Tampa Bay right now is the 7-3 lead over Carolina.
Outside, the cornerbacks really didn't get tested too much. They were more involved in trying to stop the Pittsburgh run game, but
All right, so 2nd and 11.
the secondary and specifically.
So our rush defense is apparently 27th, but our passing defense is 13th in the league. And then Samaje P. Ryan gets about 2-3 yards on 2nd and 11. No, we cannot show the game. The NFL will strike us down with prejudice.
Well, you see the ball location and then the length of Higgins, really tough to stop. Not many defensive backs have had an answer for him all season long. And really, when you look at Jamar Chase, there's nothing.
All right, so it sets up 3rd and 8.
Balls outside, you let him work the middle, his run out to the catch. Really a high-powered offense.
3rd and 8 at the 37. Burrow back to pass. He has the quick throw, but we make the tackle. Rasul Douglas ensures Jamar Chase only gets about 6 yards.
They'll probably go for it.
David says, "Hi, Kyle and Jaws.
Hey,
Y'all
David.
seem excited."
Kyle's excited for his fantasy game.
Yeah, I'm in my fantasy playoff game. Oh, they're going for it.
Yeah, why not? You're 4-10.
4th and 2 at the 43. They might just be trying to draw us off sides. Yeah.
Yep.
And it did not work.
Did not do it. All right, so they're going to punt.
Okay. They'll punt, and then the end of the quarter will basically be one play after that.
How do you feel about the aggressiveness in fourth downs this year across the National Football League?
Listen, I think
Oh, they're running it out. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, the clock is running down.
Yeah.
All right. So that is the end of the first quarter. Here we go.
and then H.N. taking it to the house. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Alrighty then.
Hurry into your local Acura dealer for the season of performance event going on now.
So Bills, Browns tied at 7. Chargers, Cowboys tied at 7. Chiefs and Titans tied at nothing. Jets, Saints tied at 3. Vikings at the 3-0 lead over the Giants. And the Buccaneers have a 7-3 lead over the Panthers.
That road, T-Mobile, you're covered either way. On the largest satellite mobile network, you're connected. And where did I leave my truck?
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of this King Henry, but getting that King Henry.
Huzzah! Salutations! I'm here to lead at the team.
No,
I don't want it. No! Sorcery! Behold my majestic stride!
You okay?
No, I am not.
So don't settle for just any insurance.
All right, so now we have to see if the Dolphins offense can just repeat what it did on the last drive. Patel run. Quinn is playing just fine. He's even had a couple of... He had a 22-yard throw to Darren Waller on third down, and then he had about a 16-yard completion to Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown very many passes. He only had the ball twice.
Yeah.
I don't think he's throwing an incompletion, right? Because he had the 2 passes, and then he had the one was just like a little dump off to H.N.
Yeah, I do not believe there's been any
I don't
incompletions.
think the ball's hit the ground. I was busy bitching that they should just let Urs throw the ball and not worry about running it, and then H.A. ran it for 50 yards and a touchdown.
We have 38 passing yards, but 60 rushing yards. Here is the punt. It will be fair caught around the 12.
Okay.
Lucas, when two people love each other very much, right?
Real Cinema says better completion percentage than Burrow. Quinn, a top 3 quarterback confirmed. Dolphins Super Bowl next year. Man. Why do I get the feeling that next year will probably not be a playoff Cyber? I mean, just all the money that we're going to have to put in dead cap to get rid of Tua alone.
Well, if the worst plays well, if we keep him and go with him, it's still, it's no more money than we would have been paying next year for
first and 10 than for a new quarterback. Looks like H.N. got about 3 or 4 yards on the run.
Talked at the top about how Quinn Ewers has spent most of the season as the third-team quarterback. Every Friday, he would sit with quarterbacks coach Darrell Bevel, go over every single rep that he had. Bevel said he is an excellent preparer, an excellent student. He did well this week, but it was actually his job.
Man, Tua's standing right next to the quarterback's coach.
Yeah, it's got to be awkward for Tua.
Yeah. So it's now 2nd and 6. Come on, play action to Waller. Ewers back to pass. He throws downfield. It'll be intended for Waddle. It looks like Waddle might have missed a route.
Yeah, it looks like Ewers thought he was going deep and Waddle cut it short.
So the Cowboys have gotten a 10-7 lead now over the Chargers, and the Bills now have a 13-7 lead. A 13-7 lead over the Browns. So that was the first incompletion Quinn Ewers threw. And he's back to pass on 3rd and 6. He found Waller. What a catch. And he got the first down.
All right.
See? Just throw to Darren Waller on every 3rd down.
Yeah.
David says, Quinn next Brady for sure. You have to be careful. Is he the next Tom Brady or is he the next Brady Quinn?
Right.
Looks like the Saints have kicked another field goal to take the lead over the Jets.
Then again, Brady was taken in the 7th round, so I think that's what David's getting up.
So Ewers back to pass. He will throw downfield. It is caught by Cedric Wilson for the first down.
All right, then.
David says, "Lol, great question." Ty Johnson got the 2 yards rushing touchdown, but I guess the extra point was no good. Yeah. The Chargers, Bills, and Texans have critical games this week. 1st and 10, Ewers back to pass. He'll throw the screen to Waddle, who gets wrapped up after a gain of 1. Could have been worse. Patel Ron says, I was looking at X yesterday and saw that Carson Beck of the Hurricanes claiming to think why no one was interviewing him, but interviewing the defensive backs and running backs. I'm like, Beck, you were a game manager. That's it.
That's weird that he would even bring that up. It's kind of odd.
So 2nd and 9, HN in motion, but the handoff is to Wright, who only gets about 2 or 3 yards. So it sets up another 3rd and long. 3rd and 7 to be precise, as we approach 12 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Just throw it to Darren Waller.
You look at McDaniel's place, it just says throw it to Waller.
So 3rd and 7. Ewers back to pass. He will throw. It'll be incomplete. He had Waddle.
What the hell happened there? Did Waddle just not even see him? Like it looked like it was on. Did Waddle not even see it?
David says, if Hurricanes run the ball 40 plus times with no turnovers, we can win it all. Maybe not exciting, but our defense that good. So now we have to.
I wonder if Waddle didn't see that because he didn't even look for it. I wish they would have shown that replay a different way.
You should have thrown to Darren Waller. And it's a touchback.
And so that will be officially a 62-yard punt from Jake Bailey.
Okay.
It was the night before game day. All through the land, fans tuned into Netflix remote in their hands. The Commanders and Cowboys will prove.
Commanders, Cowboys. Lions Vikings. Well, the Lions will still be fighting for a playoff spot if things go their way.
Chef Lena is taking the Tide Boosted Test.
Oh, yeah, I need it.
Try Tide. It's boosted. The other stuff can't match Tide's Boosted Clean. Test passed.
Colin says Ewers is a solid option at QB, but definitely not a world beater. Real Cinema says Quinn needs to learn that Waddle is still used to Tua underthrowing, and he's not going to make contested catches.
Yeah, it looked weird. It looked like the ball just looked like Waddle didn't even look for the ball. That's the second miscommunication he's had with Waddle. It makes sense. You know what I mean? He doesn't get practice time with him during the season.
You are winning your game 50-21, by the way. Well, Andrew, I think Lawson's gave up because he has Garrett Wilson in, and that dude's on IR.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know I was playing. I thought once I lost, I lost.
Smart kid. Applebee's 2 for $25. One app, get 2 entrees.
Alrighty then. So Nick Folk just hit a field goal to tie the Jets-Saints game at 6. Giants-Vikings tied at 3. Buccaneers just had a field goal nullified by penalty. That's good. My opponent says Chase McLaughlin.
He made us laugh, made us think, and made a difference. Entertainment legends remember one of their own. Rob Reiner, Scenes from a Life, CBS Tonight.
Patel Ron says, come on, Hurricanes. We want revenge over the awful pass interference call in the 2003 National Championship.
Yeah, we're going to do that game New Year's Eve. It's not like we ever go anywhere.
Yeah. False start? Yes.
And it'll be an excuse to do it inebriated.
Sweet.
Because it'll be New Year's Eve. We'll get Donna down here and everything.
Just consider the crazy swings that he's had to contend with as the coach. Remember those first couple of years of the mounting losses that Taylor was somehow able to survive? And then from worse, basically the first back-to-back trips, AFC title game, and Super Bowl run.
All right, so
all the injuries that Arch alluded to that he's had to contend with his offense.
First and 15 at the 15. Burrow back to pass. He is going to run for it and slide after approximately 4 yards.
I'm trying to hide the fact that there's been a ton of frustration.
You think? I think what's frustrating is the fact that you have a quarterback like Burrow.
So it's 2nd and 11.
A lot of time to some injuries that have really hurt them. I think you look at
the clock ticks down to around 11 minutes left. 2nd and 11 at the 19. Burrow back to pass. He throws. It is caught by T. Higgins for about 9 or 10 yards.
Seems like half the league searching for a quarterback. They got the other boxes checked. Obviously, it's been flip-flopped with.
It's 3rd and 2.
You lose Burrow for more than half the year. He missed those 9 weeks. They also, of course, have been without Trey Hendrickson for basically half the year. Hendrickson done for the season.
It's 3rd and 2 at the 28.
His future looks like potentially in Cincinnati or maybe even elsewhere. All the questions that Duke Tobin and Bengals management have to answer in the coming weeks.
It is Burrow back to pass. He lobs it and is caught. Yoshifas. It looks like Tennessee scored a safety against the Chiefs.
I picked the Titans to win that game.
You did?
Why not?
But he's nowhere near Yoshifas underneath, and so I couldn't quite see is that Marshall, Jason Marshall, and he's tasked with the outside leverage But he's expecting some sort of inside help. And if you get Burrow, that
All right, so now it's 1st and 10 at midfield.
every single time.
Jason Marshall and Dante Trader expected to share some of those.
It is a handoff, and it will be Chase Brown nearly breaking 2 tackles, and he gets about 8 yards. This is the part where our defense proves itself to not be much better, huh?
If we would have started the season saying that we'd be 2 games better than the Bengals and have the same record as the Chiefs, we'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
You know?
2nd and 2. That's clearly 2nd and 3 broadcast. Burrow back to pass. Burrow will just find the wide open Samaje Perine and get at least 5-6 yards.
Joe Burrow. He said he takes what the defense gives you. That's the ultimate cliche, but he doesn't force the plays down the field when it's not there. He's always willing to take that underneath.
So the Chargers have taken the 14-10 lead over Dallas. Joe Burrow has thrown 10 straight completions.
It really made it difficult for Burrow to understand what they were doing on every play. You're not going to fool Burrow very
Now it's 1st and 10 at the Miami 35. Burrow back to pass, and he just spikes the ball, essentially.
That's not intentional grounding?
How is that not intentional grounding? Was there a receiver in the area?
I don't know. I don't know how that's not intentional grounding.
Yeah, look at the Miami defense, and as much improvement as they've made, and they've gotten a little bit better. But I do think that one significant limitation.
Okay, here comes the pick 6.
Pressure offenses consistently. I think
pick 6 doesn't help me in fantasy. Now it's 2nd and 10. Burrow back to pass. He finds a wide open Gesicki, and he gets the 1st down, a gain of 11. You have got to be joking me. Why do we keep leaving dudes wide open in the slants?
Because Minka is out, and so you know how deep we are into the depth chart in the secondary?
Yeah.
I played my voicemail from a couple of weeks ago. Apparently, they were asking me to come play.
Burrow, quick throw to Jamar Chase, who gets tackled by Jack Jones after about a gain of 1. Yes, Jack Jones, celebrate because the Zach Taylor called a screen to Chase with no blockers in front of him.
Yeah, why would you even make that call?
Guitar Crow says he's not jumping to conclusions about Quinn Ewers, but the fact he can roll out and run gives him a bigger ceiling than broken down Tua.
At this point, yeah, just the fact that he can roll out and look down the field at the same time and not look like a drunken giraffe.
2nd and 9, Burrow already in trouble, and there he gets sacked for about a 4 or 5 yard loss. Chop Robinson happy with himself.
Those are some sweet uniforms.
Yeah. Makes you question why we rebranded it all.
Up inside, that's just a 4-man rush. It's a simulated pressure that looks like a blitz, but they end up dropping every.
Telron says it's crazy how Tua was compared with Herbert. Tua did play better than Herbert for a little while, and now he's regressed to so much. People are like, Herbert should have been selected.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it just seems obvious that his hip has got to be shot because that's what would screw with his mechanics. I mean, his mechanics were already not great as it was. He always has to, wind up and, chuck the ball down the field,
The Bengals called their first timeout with 6:10 to go in the second quarter. David says Tua probably can no longer count the 20. The guy's just been beaten up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anthony Weaver
I just can't imagine what team would take him on in a trade. Like
Patelron says, remember when Ted Ginn Jr. was drafted over Brady Quinn by Cam Cameron? It was a good decision in hindsight, but Ginn was not a number one receiver, a 3 at best.
Yeah. He did go on to be a pretty damn good punt returner, though.
3rd and 13. Burrow has to.
Oh!
It's an incomplete. That was your play call on 3rd and 13.
If Brooks would have just looked.
So now I'm not sure if the Bengals are in field goal range or not.
Yeah, you mentioned that Jordan Brooks is the leading tackler for Miami.
Looks like it.
Exceptional this year.
Yeah, it's Evan McPherson, a 45-yard attempt. It's blocked.
Really stepped on the gas and has played at another level.
Brooks was on the injury report this week with the foot and the knee injury. As Evan McPherson having a
4th and 13. Here's the kick. It's up. It's
no.
He
doinked
doinked
it in.
He doinked it in.
Doinked it in.
And the Bengals take the 10-7 lead with 6:01 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Texas is feeling unwelcome.
All right.
Now Texas is an open door. Literally. The new TurboTax stores.
I desperately needs the Titans to do anything on offense. My opponent has Chiefs defense.
Now this is Texas. Intuit TurboTax. Nationwide is so much more. Isn't it time we work?
George Pickens just caught a 38 touchdown pass, 38-yard touchdown pass. So the Cowboys are going to retake the leads.
Oh, that's good because I got
You've got Dak, yes.
Dak.
And I get the points from Brandon Aubrey. Every point helps. I need every point I can get because my defense, I might as well have not. If I had not had a defense,
you'd have been better off.
I'd have been better off. David says a long time ago we could have had Drew Brees, but took Dante Culpepper instead. That still stings a bit.
Yeah, well, you know the story behind that.
Yeah.
They had 3 independent doctors all look at the films of Culpepper's knee and Breeze's shoulder, and all 3 said Breeze was done, and to take Culpepper, that Culpepper would be fine. All 3 of them looked at Breeze's films on his arm and said, "No, don't do it."
Really believe in rookie quarterback Quinn Ewers, and that's exactly what I've been seeing on the field. There have been a lot of
Brother Gene got separation pay from the Air Force about that time, and he spent about $10,000 on Dante Culpepper cards because he swore up and down he was going to be the next Marino.
Jesus Christ.
He still has them. He's got about 3 or 4, 5,000 count boxes of Dante Culpepper cards. I always give him hell. Whenever the subject comes up, he's like, "Shut up, man. F you."
Malik will go across the 30 before getting tackled. So 5:56 to go in the second quarter. The defense was able to hold the Bengals to a field goal. The game plan is simple. You have Devon Achane, you have Darren Waller. Jalen Waddle apparently is not looking back for the football on his routes.
What's going on with him and Waddle, but probably just no chemistry at all.
It is a handoff to Achane, and he might have gotten the yard there.
So the other big thing for Cincinnati struggles obviously has been this defense. Al Golden brought in
31.2 points per game allowed. That's the Bengals defense.
They have made some improvements, primarily in the.
So 2nd and 9.
I see it, even in games, and even you go back to last week's game, it's they seem to give up the big play at the wrong time.
It is Ewers back the pass. He'll throw. It is caught by Darren Waller, about a 12-yard completion or so. Yes.
Call on Waller today.
Yeah, he's doing way better than Jake Ferguson at the moment. I might salvage my gain from that decision. So it's now 1st and 10 at the 44. It is a handoff to Achane. Achane runs into his own lineman and gets tackled after a gain of a yard or so. Defensive draft picks in the first 3 rounds.
Jeez.
Look at all that.
All that draft capital.
All that draft.
First 3 rounds since 22. Well, I don't have a problem. If you want to pay Burrow and Chase and Higgins, that's fine. You're going to be an offensive football team. But that means that you have to be able to draft well, and then more importantly, you have to be able to develop your young talent.
So it's 2nd and 7. It is play action. Ewers back the pass. He throws downfield. It is caught by Waddle.
Oh no! Oh
what a! That's a
good job, Ingold.
Thank you, Ingold, for saving our asses. I didn't even see it. Did he fumble? Did Waddle fumble there?
I think so.
A 19-yard completion for the first down. Yeah, that ball is loose, and Ingold recovers it.
That is out. Not even close.
Patel Ron says you should have Kyle watch 2001 Miami Hurricanes football. He would see the best college football team in history, especially with the Hall of Famers from that team. So it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Ewers will throw. There is Waddle. Waddle will break a couple of tackles.
Almost stayed up and got the kid his first touchdown.
I need Darren Waller touchdown. And it was defensive offside, so penalty declined. Resulted the play first down. So Buffalo is taking a 20-10 lead over Cleveland. Another rushing touchdown for James Cook. James Cook fantasy owners very happy today. So Quinn Ewers, 9 of 11 for 106 yards as we are at 3:13 to go in the second quarter. Now the clock runs. 1st and 10 at the 13 of Cincinnati. It is a handoff to Achane. Achane will get about 3 yards.
Okay.
There's no need to rush here. You got all your timeouts. The 2-minute warning, and you get the ball to start the second half. Now it's 2nd and 7. At the 10, it is a pitch
to
Malik Washington.
And that's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Right. Good stuff. I know you're like, damn it. No Achane, no Waller. Malik's on my bench. Actually, I think I got rid of him weeks ago. Yeah.
You was on your bench.
Yeah.
All right. Good
stuff.
Heck, if the defense forces a quick enough stop, we could get the ball back before the end of the half. I mean, that's just great play design.
Yeah.
Riley Patterson, the kick is up. It's good.
All
We
right.
take the 14-10 lead.
Okay.
Yeah, Jake Ferguson has 1 reception for 7 yards, and Darren Waller is already at 3 receptions for 40 yards.
Okay. All right, good stuff.
Yeah.
Big time, best time, all the time. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
It's not just a burrito. It's handheld. Foil wrapped.
Really fresh.
All right.
Okay.
From the farm. Fresh every day.
It's a 55-45 split, slightly in favor of my opponents. The percentages.
Okay. What do they have? Who do they have so we can do some magic against them?
Justin Herbert, who already has 152 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs against the Steelers. Travis Etienne, the Jacksonville running back, but he's going up against Denver. Wan'Dale Robinson, who has, I guess, just 3 rushing yards, but he's a receiver against Minnesota. Thank my lucky stars that he's chosen not to use anyone else from his bench. Michael Wilson, the Cardinals wide receiver against the Falcons. Dalton Schultz, the Houston tight end against Vegas. And RJ Harvey, the Denver running back against Jacksonville. Chase McLaughlin, the Tampa Bay kicker. And the Chiefs defense. And against the Titans. I need the Titans to get a bunch of garbage time scoring. Buccaneers 10-3 lead over the Panthers. Vikings 6-3 lead over the Giants. Saints and Jets tied at 6. Titans winning 2-0. I wonder if 2-0 would be scoregami.
I mean, for a final score, I'm sure.
No, there actually has been a 2-0 game.
Is that right?
The most recent time it happened was in September of 1938.
Okay.
The Bears beat the Packers 2-0. Although there has never been a 2-2 tie. Now here's the kick. It is going to be returned. That was a good kick. And Riley Patterson has to make the tackle. Kansas City just kicked the field goal to make it 3-2. Frozen Duckling says, yeah, the Panthers scored as much as the Titans. Frozen Duckling says there's a lot of touchdowns in the 1 p.m. games. Almost every game is going over. Frozen Duckling says Dylan Gabriel came in the game for the Browns for 1 play, was booed by the crowd. 1st and 10 at the 44, Burrow back to pass. He will find a wide open Mike Gesicki, but at least we made the tackle to hold it to about a 6-yard gain.
Let's keep him to a field goal here. I mean, that was a good return.
Hello, Rosado.
Hey, Rosado. Which foreign country are you in now?
What'd you say?
I asked Rosado which foreign country he was in now.
Hotel Ron says the dork seems to be coaching well when it's not important. Real Cinema says not to overreact. I noticed defense sucks. Good for a 7th round rookie in his first start. It's going well.
Well, he certainly doesn't look like it's too much for him. You know what I mean? Like some rookies come in and you could tell that they're just not ready.
Guitar Crow says, "That's my quarterback." Yeah, Gardner Minshew is the Chiefs' quarterback right now.
Boy,
Yeah.
that's rough.
Patelron says, "Was Gesicki a good tight end for the Fins? I think he just couldn't block."
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So he was essentially
I don't know why we drafted him if we weren't going to use him the way his skill set was set up. He was never a good blocker. He's more just like a glorified big, slow, wide receiver. And he never fit what we were trying to do. If he were to use Gesicki like he's finally, it's taken McDaniel forever to figure out to use the tight end. Like Gesicki could have done what Waller does. I wonder if Waller will come back next year.
After this season, his success. I mean, the fan base was really mocking that decision to
no doubt,
to bring Waller back from retirement. When at one point he had, said he had lost his passion for football or something like that.
Yeah.
Waller has, I think, more than proven that he still cares about football and still can play football.
He still can play, yeah, no doubt.
So it's 2nd and 2 for the Bengals with 2 minutes left. Most likely they'll just try and run down clock and get a field goal if they can't get to the end zone.
Nah, with those wide receivers on that team,
that we keep leaving wide open to get massive chunks of yardage. Seriously, we just are letting the Bengals get whatever they want within 10 yards. So the Dolphins call their first timeout with 1:49 to go. I would love to force a turnover and get the ball back.
There's something for everyone with a $5 duo or $7 trio.
With fast and free delivery, Home Depot sent to me. Mixers are mixing. Last minute gifting. Tools for the fixing and gift cards to stuff their stocking.
So it was Mike McDaniel who actually took that timeout, hoping to get the football back to his offense.
Yeah, we could get the football back if the defense can make any sort of stop. 1st and 10 at the Miami 38 for the Bengals. Burrow back to pass, and isn't that holding on Sealer?
Incomplete.
Usually Jamar Chase catches those.
I think that sun is an issue.
If you just hopped on with us as we take another look
at Jason Marshall, one of the rookies here for the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Marshall Jr. didn't even have to do anything there. Jack Hughes returns to the Devils today. Oh,
okay.
And now he gets another opportunity inside. Never played inside before.
2nd and 10 at the 38. Pirine lines up next to Burrow. Burrow back to pass. It's nearly intercepted.
Brooks.
Jordan Brooks. There was no one near you. No Bengals player around you for like 5 yards. Why did you play to bats the pass down?
What was that, man? What are you doing?
He really has. And I mentioned earlier, since about week 10, he's played at another level. Now
I mean, he was covering Mike Gesicki.
I can see. Yeah, from that angle, you can see why he did it.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to make sure Gesicki didn't torch us again.
Yeah, you don't want to accidentally tip it up to him.
So now it's 3rd and 10. Burrow back to pass. He is going to flip it.
Crap.
You have got to be
kidding.
Drew Sample. You have got to be kidding me. You have to make the sack there. Or make sure that there isn't a random player just wide open with no one covering him. I mean, Sealer, buddy, you have to be a little faster.
Chaos in the pocket. That they just completely dropped Drew Sample, their fullback blocking tight end. How Burrow was
Drew Sample, the fullback blocking tight end. And Samaje Perine gets about 3 yards.
Referee today, John Hussey. We're down to a minute 28 left in the half.
That's interesting. We talk about Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And we committed face mask. Mythical Riz says, can't wait to get my truck back. Been at the mechanic for a little over a month. Quinton Bell, you idiots. His bike just broke down. He lost keys. You had to break into your own house. At least you got the Dolphins to see.
All right, now we get the pick six, right?
No, it'll just be
touchdown.
An easy
right in.
Samaje Perine touchdown. I mean, we'll still have over a minute and 2 timeouts. But that is unfortunate. Will probably just be now. Of course, Justin Herbert just got a 1-yard rushing touchdown.
Oh, jeez, Kyle.
He already is doing better than both of the quarterbacks that I had.
Yeah.
Samaje Perine having a little bit of a season in a career renaissance.
Kick is up. It is good. Bengals take the 17-14 leads with a minute 24 to go.
About 6 o'clock, we got to call your brother.
Okay.
So I'll call him, but, he's probably going to want to mostly talk to you.
All right.
These dishes just aren't getting clean. Problem isn't your machine. It's likely your detergent. I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods dissolve completely.
Hey, well, we'll see what we can do here in a minute. See if McDaniel lets the kid do the 2-minute drill. Remember, we get the ball to start the second half. There's no sense in doing something stupid.
Yeah.
But if we could sneak a field goal.
For holidays with pets, there's Chewy.
At least, he throws a good ball. He definitely throws a tight spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Find something extraordinary at the Genesis Signature event. Now is the best time to enjoy exclusive offers. Get one.
What was the knock on him that he lasted to the 7th round?
Exclusively at your local Genesis retailers.
I'm not sure. I just think he was just a prospect.
Right.
This was only $19.99. It's not about what you spend. Give me that back. Big 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Time moves fast. See you soon. Find the perfect getaway to slow down with the people you care about most. Book
All right, so we're just waiting for
more commercials.
Save over $390 with Verbo.
December 31st. Spend the night with CBS live in Music City. Join hosts Harvey and Bert Kreischer, along with Jason Aldean, Lainey Wilson, Bailey Zimmerman.
It's so weird now being old, seeing all these shows with all these people that they have on, and I have no idea who any of them are.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus.
We're gathered here today to witness a baptism of the newest member of the Bills Mafia. In the name of McDermott and the Holy Allen, and Mark lead the name. Amen.
Collins says the knock on Ewers is that he played all four and 5 years in college, and he did have a few injuries.
I see.
7 plays, 56 yards, and a minute flat.
Cincinnati has a 3-point lead. These two teams eliminated from playoff contention last week. Dolphins losing Monday night in Pittsburgh. And the Bengals, of course, shut out at home last Sunday by the Ravens.
All right, so here is the kick with a minute 24 to go. D. Eskridge will return. He gets wrapped up around the 40. A good return.
All right, so we're only like maybe 20 yards away from field goal attempt range anyway.
Yeah, we still have 2 timeouts, so just throw to Darren Waller. That's the most passing yards in the first half by a Miami quarterback since week 10, 105. Ewers will run, and he just falls forward after a gain of a few yards. They're actually giving him 5 yards on that run. And we play hurry-up offense. Ewers back to pass. He throws the screen to Achane. Achane makes a move, but he will not get the first down. So it sets up 3rd and 1 and forces us to burn our second timeout. Colin says, other than that, there were just many other QBs in his draft class that have better upside than him, but he's more than capable of being a quality starter.
Gotcha.
I don't feel like he's calling this game to protect his quarterback, because outside of that last play, before that last play, he's only thrown 2 balls behind the line of scrimmage. And so it's not like they're just running.
So now it's 3rd and 1 with 53 seconds left.
I feel as if McDaniel, obviously it's not as
it is a pitch to Achane, and he is going to lose at least 3 yards. That's your play call on 3rd and short.
Wait.
And now the Bengals have called their second timeout.
Yeah, that was mismanaged. That sucked.
Are you seriously mismanaging clock worse than Zach Taylor right now, Mike? Ross, are you sure it's a good idea to keep this man around? Mythical Riz says, trade Tua for peanuts. Sign Aaron Rodgers to a cap-friendly deal and boost up the defense. Yeah, why didn't we just run forward?
I don't understand that call at all.
And now we get a good punt, but the Bengals will now have plenty of time, relatively speaking, to go get a field goal.
Both of our starters today started their college journeys at Ohio State and Columbus. That's a 1 year for.
Oh, good. The Chiefs surrendered a touchdown.
Tigers to the mountaintop. But Ewers, again, those 2 trips to the semifinals of the college football playoff.
I needed that. Makes things a little bit easier for me. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 4-yard line for the Bengals. It is a handoff, and Chase Brown will evade multiple tackles and get about 6 yards on that run. Real Cinema says, sorry, I still think McDaniel sucks as head coach. Send him away with Tua.
All right, so that's that.
So they're just choosing to run out.
Yeah.
So we get the ball back to start.
Yeah, so 17-14, right? Okay.
What am I getting for Christmas? I have no idea, David. Though I did find out while searching in my room for something, I had apparently a $50 gift card from my aunt and uncle that I hadn't even taken out of its holder. So I used it today to get myself a little something that I wanted, that I needed. And I still have a bit of money on it.
For a limited time, get 4 iPhone 17 Pros on us.
I guess Olatoka, there's a new game. There's a new quarterback in the game for the Chiefs. What is this? Chris Oladokun. Chris Oladokun. He apparently was drafted in 2022, and he was with the Steelers, and he's been with the Chiefs. He apparently was a 2-time Super Bowl champion with the Chiefs. Did Gardner Minshew get hurt, or is he just that bad? The Bills have a 20-10 lead over the Browns at halftime. Chargers 21-17 lead over the Cowboys at halftime. Titans hanging on to a 9-3 lead over the Titans with a 9-3 lead over the Chiefs. But the Chiefs just reached the Tennessee 26 with 42 seconds left. Saints with a 9-6 lead over the Jets. What a terrible game. Vikings with a 13-10 lead over the Giants. And the Panthers have taken a 13-10 lead over the Buccaneers at halftime of that game. Yeah, the Buccaneers just fading fast. Frozen Duckling says the Browns ends the half of a botched field goal. Yep, that sounds like the Cleveland Browns.
In America, there's only one best. JB, along with Coach Nate and Matt, and to the highlights we go.
All right, in the Bills-Browns game, we have Josh Allen. He is leading the Bills against Shador and the Browns today.
So,
start. And on the first drive, take his team down the field. He is held in Jr. for the 13-yard TD.
So yeah, Shador Sanders threw a touchdown on the opening drive for the Browns, and it just has been all Bills since that point. Gardner Minshew apparently injured his knee in his questionable return.
LA Chargers go down at Dallas. LA Chargers still fight the AFC West title. You see, watch this catch by Quentin Johnston. It's over the back. One hand
Of course, now Quentin Johnston chose to make an amazing one-handed touchdown grab when I put him on my bench. Do me a favor, Dallas. Muster whatever you call a secondary and forced Justin Herbert to throw a couple of interceptions.
21-17 Chargers lead Dallas at the half. Good game. All right, Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay.
The Harrison Butker 41-yard field goal was good. The Titans have a 9-6 lead over the Chiefs. A game just as terrible as Saints Jets.
Beautiful throw and catch. Carolina right now, coach. Carolina on top, 13-10. Let's take a look at the NFC playoff picture right here. 3 teams have clinched playoff berths: Seattle, Philadelphia, LA. We've got a very interesting game going on.
Again, Seattle and LA clinched the playoff berth. Eagles clinched the division. Denver is the only team to clinch a playoff berth in the AFC, but they could get the AFC West and the number 1 seed today if things go right for them. Wow.
Let me get you water.
Icy's right now crushing Jake 102-56.
Holy shit.
But he's still only being given a 54% chance to win because of the number of players left.
Right.
Also, Jackson Dart has negative 1.22 points for Icy right now. He left Matthew Stafford on his bench. The fool. If he loses, it's going to be solely because of that.
Let's go back and take a look at that play where Josh did to kind of avoid the sack right here. You're going to see it's collapsing the center of the pocket. He says, "Go back." Forever, but good job keeping that ball.
All right, so what are your predictions for the second half of this football game? The Dolphins get the ball to start, thank goodness. But I just need Darren Waller and Devon Achane to be fed.
I'd like to see him not expose himself as much right there in the second half. There you go. Shedeur Sanders. I thought Shedeur Sanders played a very good first half. All the one time the interception came, kind of threw behind the back of the running back right there, took up in the air. Yep. I thought the first half of this game, Shedeur Sanders, when you're going to go on the perimeter, he looks very, very comfortable in that pocket, made some great runs up the middle, escaping. So I love the progress that he's making. I agree with you.
Yeah, the Buccaneers are fading fast for sure. If the Carolina Panthers win the game today, that could devastate. That'll devastate the Buccaneers' chances of recovering and winning that NFC South.
I still get butterflies to this day. I just sit there and take a deep breath. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of things I think about. I think fans feel that way too. Stadium's rocking. Everybody's wanting to. That's when true competitors. Energy builds off energy.
So yeah, most of these games are one-score affairs. The only blowout, the only multi-score lead right now is, of course, the Bills beating the Browns 20-10.
Nice ride. Losers.
The SpongeBob movie rated PG now play.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon, the best 5G network in America. There's only one best.
And welcome back to the Verizon Halftime Report. Doubleheader action today on CBS. Some of you will see the Raiders at the Texans, but most will see the big one.
Yeah, that's right. The Steelers taking on the Lions in Detroit. I'm curious to see how this game shakes out, JD. If it turns into a back and forth.
All right, so my initial impression so far of Quinn Ewers, just in case anyone was wondering, he definitely looks like a 7th round rookie, but he's not letting the jitters getting the best of him. We're getting a decent performance. The most passing yards in the first half for the Dolphins since week 10, which is, I guess, is a testament to just how bad Tua was playing. Oh, did you get me water?
I thought that's what you wanted.
Yeah, that is what I wanted. Thank you. There's no Coke in the house, is there?
Didn't go on my ice cream.
I saw that. Thank you.
My name is Dylan Shaw, and I'm using Upwork to hire an LLM developer. Upwork provided a ton of options for exactly the same type of candidates that I needed, specifically in that type of AI. I definitely feel confident I'm getting somebody who can deliver.
All right, Ethan. We could really use.
We picked out a super rare single malt scotch for a collector he knows. He must have some extra nice people on his list. Find what you love.
We could really use the either big Darren Waller reception for a touchdown or Devon Achane with the big run and touchdown.
Great. Over there, guys.
I'll do it with Intuit QuickBooks.
This year's ultimate holiday hack. Great gifts in as fast as an hour with Walmart Express delivery. The cozy but chic homebody needs these. Aspiring creator must-haves. Perfect for the athlete. Walmart's Express delivery for the win!
Okay, so I swear these commercials drag on forever during halftime. Pardon. Got an itch on my shoulder all of a sudden. There we go. Okay, the third quarter is about to start.
Cincinnati leads. Spiro and Arch, welcome you back into our NFL and CBS booth. So give us your quarterback expert analysis of that first half. What did you see from the rookie and Joe Burrow?
Well, we'll start with yours. I thought for a guy playing this late in the season, his first game, who's been on scout team the entire year, I thought Ewers has really done a good job.
So Quinn Ewers today has been 10 of 12 for 109 passing yards. We've surrendered almost 200 passing yards to Joe Burrow already. I just want to remind the Dolphins that this is the Bengals defense we're up against. A team that's surrendered over 30 points per game this season. A defense even worse than ours. Eskridge fields the punt or the kick. He manages to reach the 30 even after running into Malik Washington.
I
think he's doing what we expected him to do. He's making plays when they're there. I think the biggest thing is our offensive operation has been pretty clean thus far, and we're going to need a lot of that in the second half to go take this lead from the Bengals.
Thank
All right, the decision by McDaniel this week, pulling the trigger to a bench.
So 1st and 10 at the 30. It is a pitch to Achan, who will only get, he'll actually get pushed forward for about a total gain of 5 yards. Quinn Ewers he's gotten pretty much the same number of yards. He's perfect under 10 yards, 3 of 5, 10 plus yards, 55, 54 yards, respectively. So 2nd and 5. It is a pitch to Achan, and he fell down. If he had kept his footing, it would have been easily a first down, I think. Instead of it's 3rd and 4. And we're already in a 3rd down situation. We already are just 2 for 5 on 3rd down today.
Yeah, but 2 of those are those terrible runs.
Ewers back to pass, and it's a screen to Achan. Achan will have all the room in the world. He's still going. What a nice catch and run. And there's a flag.
No.
A 32-yard catch and run. Please be a flag on the defense.
You just pissed about something.
That's more animation than you'll ever see from Mike McDaniel.
Please pick up the flag. Please pick up the flag. The mic is that the stadium is picking up some excited kid. Please. I need this.
Wow.
They called pass interference.
If you have to discuss that much.
I agree with McDaniel. I believe he is right here. As he goes across the field, it looks like he's trying to avoid contact.
What?
How is that pass interference? How in the hell is that pass interference?
That is obscene.
It looked like he was trying to avoid contact, not intentionally going to block and shield Derek Carr.
So
that is a garbage call, man.
A brutal penalty now sets up 3rd and 14.
There you go.
Hey, Dolchich will
fumble.
He
dropped the ball.
Are you kidding me?
Damn it.
What a horrible sequence of events.
That's a nice play by Jordan Battle, who had an interception last week. And he just puts his right arm on the football. Dulcich doesn't secure it. Boy, that's a big play by defense.
Thank God that wasn't Darren Waller. I would have lost points.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm with McDaniel. I am livid.
Yeah.
Since week 11, one of the metrics that Cincinnati has improved in takeaways. Since week 11, tied for the 6th most takeaways of any defense in the NFL. That was their 9th.
All right, so Burrow will just throw to Sample, who gets about 4 yards. Yeah, Cullen says, oof. And, of course, Quentin Johnston caught a 50-yard pass while he's on my bench. He already has more points than anyone on my team besides Achan, Devonta, and the quarterback. And Chase Brown gets nearly enough for the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. That was horrible.
That's awful, man.
I'm incensed because that cost me 4
it cost
points.
2 points.
Miami does try to stack the box to stop the run.
So it's 3rd and 1 at the Miami 25.
See if we can hold them to 3.
And it is great
Yeah!
tackling.
Yes.
We
All
did
right.
just enough.
Good job. They're going to go for it?
Yeah, that's a nice
Or,
double team.
well, I mean, they're
Yeah,
like
they're 4 and 10,
they're
right?
4.
23 tackles last week, and that's how you make a stalemate on 3rd and short. Beautiful job by the heart and soul of this defense.
So it's 4th and 1. It's a tush push.
Oh. They're just marking it that he got it.
Ugh.
Damn it.
Kind of had big push. Drew Sample giving his quarterback a little assist.
Hello, Damien. How you doing?
Hey, bud.
Ugh. Well, that call utterly screwed us. We should be well downfield on our drive, but no. Burrow back to pass on 1st and 10.
Get him.
Are you not going to
Oh.
Are you not going to try and tackle the quarterback at all? And of course, Jamar Chase is open, and it'll be now first and 10. I thought he had gone close enough for 1st and goal.
You cannot stop this play. It's a 4-man rush, and Burrow gets outside the pocket. And it was a zone coverage, but when it turns into a scramble drill, now you got a linebacker right there, Dodson, trying to cover Jamar Chase, running across the field.
Yeah, it's 1st and goal at the 9.
None of these defenses have been able to pressure the opposing quarterback yet in this game consistently.
Burrow back to pass. Quick throw to Chase Brown,
touchdown.
who gets the touchdown.
Damn it.
And
what a freaking garbage turnaround that was.
The dual threat back. 9 to extend Cincinnati's lead.
One of the rare bad angles by Jordan Brooks.
Damn it.
Yeah, that was a horrible call. And no one will care because both of these teams are out of the playoffs and not able to get a top draft pick. And that is up and good, and the Bengals have taken a 24-14 lead.
Well, despite that, Wars looks good.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he belongs. You know what I mean? It's not certainly like, oh God, it's some 7th round pick who sucks and just throwing him out there.
Yeah.
Like, he looks halfway decent. You know, for your first game.
Shedeur Sanders just had a pass intercepted. So the Bills take over at the Cleveland 25.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up the food's flavor. Why would you call it?
Pepsi does make it taste better.
Try to get with the point.
Frozen Duckling says, I want to see the Bengals lose so Joe Burrow cries at the post-game press conference again. It looks like he's going to win. Never count out how terrible the Bengals defense.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to see Urs throw the ball now. Was it 24?
24-14, so we're losing
It's
by
only
10.
10 points. It's early.
All you have to do is either find Darren Waller, the tight end who doesn't fumble the ball.
Just do what I mean. The play to Achane was so beautiful. It's such garbage that they call that back.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. with rapid remission at 12 weeks, and fewer bowel movements and less abdominal pain at 4 weeks. Most patients achieve remission.
I tell you what, I'll be ready to cook up a pizza when this is over.
Reactions and increased risk of infections and lung problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Live CBS January 11th. Nikki Glazer, Golden Globes host, unreliable lip reader.
Oh, look, it's
Any time now, we could not get screwed over by the refs.
Like, smash, pass, or hit it again.
The Golden Globes, live CBS Sunday, January 11th.
Chase Brown, a career receiving touchdown, his third this season, as the Bengals extend their lead to 10 points. 24-14 as we play with 9 and change remaining in this.
9:43 to go in the third. And now, here's the kick. Eskridge will return it. Eskridge will reach the 30. You better hang on to that ball.
Yeah, right.
Oh, sweet Tennessee got another touchdown. Yes, destroy the Chiefs' defense and special teams.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays. It's the Heavy Withers Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens.
All right, so we get the ball at our own 31. Why do you have Ollie Gordon lined up behind you? Achane in motion, but he's going to line up as a receiver. Ewers will throw it rather high, intended for Waddle.
I think he got tipped.
The number 2 quarterback all year. Mike McDaniel said that was simply because in a situation where you needed a backup to come into a game cold, he felt that the more experienced Wilson would better serve the Dolphins. But when it came to now, these final 3 weeks of the season, as the Dolphins are looking for some different energy, and of course with Wilson not signed for next year, the opportunity was better to.
All right, so 2nd and 10 at the 31. Ewers back to pass. He throws intended for Darren Waller. Waller was never open there. So now it's 3rd and 10. Is this the part of the game where all of our momentum just gets quashed? You have to be able to scheme a little bit, right?
Ewers now 11 of 15. See what he's done on 3rd down so far.
Now it's 3rd and 10. Ewers back to pass. He has plenty of time. He throws. It's going to be.
Oh, no!
Tip. Are you kidding me?
These guys are just throwing him under the bus.
You have to make that catch.
So the Dolphins with back-to-back turnovers.
You have to make that catch. That wasn't one of the tight ends. That wasn't
81.
It was 81.
Damn it.
That's not Cedric Wilson. That's the guy who got called on the penalty.
On the penalty, yeah.
He is having a day from hell.
Oh. Damn it.
Hey, Baker, what about killing that whole let Baker bake thing? That's what I do. I bake. You don't get it. A lot of people are saying that football's just selling food. Hey, Baker, show the guys your new celebration. Put it in the oven? Yeah, put it in the oven. No, Baker, don't put it in the oven. Oh, I'm putting it in the oven. Don't put it in the oven. No, don't shake off the heat. No, do not.
So the Bills kick a field goal to go up 23-10 against the Browns. Chargers still have a 24-17 lead against Cowboys. Titans have a 16-6 lead over the Chiefs. Saints still only have a 9-6 lead over the Jets. Vikings have a 13-10 lead over the Giants. The Buccaneers have taken the 17-3 lead over the Panthers.
That pizza looks good. Damn it.
You have got to be kidding me. Just a brutal sequence in the second half.
Yep.
The NFL on CBS.
Why can't we
is
get banished
sponsored
there?
by Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, order
Well, we
Uber
were
Eats.
banished there.
Express delivery. Get great gifts in as fast as an hour. And by USAA, serving the military community and their families.
Dolphin thinks it doesn't matter who we have at QB. Same result. Well, these turnovers were not Quinn Ewer's fault.
No, certainly not the fumble. That one, it's hard to see what they only showed the
first
throw one time there.
And of course, we leave Chase Brown wide open,
crap. Here
and
we
he
go.
stays on his feet until he nearly reaches the 10. So our defense is just
All right, so
quiet.
here's the interception.
Well, you can't play this any better. This is a dagger route where they're trying to clear out with Malik Washington.
Oh, it was just a great defensive play.
Good play. I mean, the ball is right where it's supposed to be.
And Bear Carter, the rookie fourth-round linebacker, gets his first interception of the season.
So it was like, at least you didn't throw it into double coverage like I did.
Yeah.
Or terribly underthrow it. And there's,
Holy hell.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to allow a touchdown in 2 plays. Like, the defense is just gone to bed. Oy.
And suddenly, Cincinnati with a huge lead.
Boy, this game, it couldn't be any different than the first half. But a little bit of page in the Miami run game playbook. Watch the climb.
Damien says just fire McDaniel and hire a GM and get the coach from Notre Dame or somebody else.
Last week when this defense played a good first half against the Pittsburgh Steelers, but as the game went on,
So a complete nightmare second half turns this from a close affair to a blowout. Worst part is there might be only one more drive left where the Dolphins will be using their starters. This is bad. This is we're losing by 17 now. And it's not even the fourth.
Don't forget it's the Bengals. Don't forget it's the Bengals.
Yeah, if the offense would stop committing back-breaking turnovers.
Right.
Now Ewers will definitely need to throw.
Done with my gift list. Oh, sugar cookies. I forgot Aunt Barb.
Yeah, Colin says Quinn did all that he could. This game is not over, not when the Bengals defense is involved, but
It's just a shame. Well, you know, our defense didn't have to give up 2 immediate touchdowns on the turnovers. You know, could have held them to field goals.
they must just be assuring that Chase Brown fantasy owners have a good day.
Joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage, and in PSA can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood
So yeah, now
cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI.
now comes the part of the game where you find out if the Dolphins really truly have quit, or if we want to at least test the waters and see how atrocious the Bengals defense is.
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq. And take back what's yours. AbbVie can help you save.
Because in spite of everything, you know, it's a 3-score game.
There's still a ton of time left.
Face the Ravens on NBC and concludes with Monday Night Football as the 49ers take on the Colts on ESPN and ABC. Then Week 17 kicks off with a Christmas Day tripleheader starting at 1 p.m.
Christmas Day tripleheader. None of those games are appetizing. So much trash.
They should make the schedule where they can, with like a couple weeks to go, tell you, you know, change the teams, flex them.
David says, in fairness, Chase Brown fantasy owners are due for a good day. David says, we better run the ball. The way the defense is playing now, we might give up 70. Why are you running it out? You could have taken the touchback, Malik. Apparently, Eskridge has a toe injury.
Right.
And there's some pushing and shoving. There was some pushing and shoving, but it looks like whatever it was is settled. 21 unanswered points surrendered. Back-to-back takeaways. 2 touchdowns in about a minute.
Joe Burrow quickly capitalizes on that, gets Chase Brown into the end zone. A great play right here by Newton and Carter with that interception, and then Chase Brown, beautiful blocking, great second level running.
First and 10. First and 10 at the 25. It is a handoff to Jalen Wright, and he gets all of a yard or two.
Other than that one big play, we really haven't had a whole lot of room to run.
Oh, good. Darren Waller is out there.
He's out there trying to prove something. But what I've seen is what you can't let happen is the rest of the team now start to become disinterested in playing this second half. The air came out of the balloon on that first fumble by Dulcich. Can they regroup and start to attack and get down?
Ewers back to pass. He throws to Jalen Wright, who does break a tackle.
There we go.
He gets the first down. Okay.
All right, good play.
We are approaching the halfway mark of the third quarter. A whole quarter and a half.
I mean, there's a lot of time.
This is the Cincinnati Bengals defense we're playing against. Theo Weiss is the wide receiver in question, the one who's having the nightmare day. Yeah,
it's just a practice squad, dude.
Probably only in because there's no Taj, no.
Yeah.
Achane only gets a couple of yards.
I mean, we're down. When you count Tyreek, we're down like 3-4 wide receiver. Now with Eskridge out.
Certainly at the top of the list.
Missed tackles and critical breakdowns in key moments. I think about that play. I thought they were playing a pretty good game, but that play last week on third down when they went all-out pressure, Lamar Jackson checks.
So 2nd and 8.
They end up capitalizing on a mistake and getting a big play.
2nd and 8 at the Miami 46. It is play action. Ewers will throw it away. So it sets up 3rd and 8.
By the way, again, is making his NFL debut. They call him up from the practice squad. Part of that decision had to do with Weiss's connection to Ewers. They were both on the scout team for most, basically the entire year. But McDaniel felt like Weiss also earned this opportunity the way he's practiced.
Certainly did. He was one of Ewers' favorite in the preseason and had 10 catches for 104 yards.
All right, so now it's 3rd and 8. This pretty much will determine how the rest of this game goes.
A
Ewers back to pass. He will throw. It is caught by Dolchich, but it's not enough. They're going to mark him.
He's going for it.
Yeah, well,
he's going for it. You out of the playoffs. What the hell? Just please, God, don't hand it off to Ollie Gordon 4 yards deep behind the line of scrimmage.
Goat Slayer says, WTF happened in this game in less than one quarter. 2 takeaways and surrendering.
Man.
What is
Please
this?
don't just hand that ball off.
It's a QB sneak. Did he get it?
He got it. Wait. No.
No signal yet.
He slipped. See, he slipped. I mean, how can you? Oh, see where he is there now.
We're getting a virtual measurement. It looks like the Panthers have just taken the lead against Tampa Bay again.
Oh, that's the spot they gave him?
That's the spots, apparently. I don't know. That looks short to me.
Someone had a funny line the other day. Wait, just be faster. Bring the chains crew out. I feel like it. Yes. From that vantage point, he is indeed going to be short 10 inches.
Yeah, we were ruled just short.
Once again, so McDaniel and company rolling the dice. Dolphins fans dismayed as they play in a 17-point hole.
I mean, QB sneak with a rookie. You might as well have handed the ball off to A-Chan again.
Well, not from 4 yards deep like that.
The business owner takes hard work and a whole lot of miles. We chose the Capital One Venture X business card. We earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. And with big purchasing power, we can spend more and earn more. What's in your wallet?
Meet Jan. She's enjoying a beautiful day outdoors with friends and family. She's also managing her type 2 diabetes by taking Jardiance, a little pill with a big story to tell. You see, once daily Jardiance can help lower your A1C. Jardiance works 24/7.
David says we definitely need a quarterback, but Iowa, Indiana, and Bama quarterbacks, the only decent ones in this draft, could be a sleeper, but if we don't improve on the O-line, no QB will be effective.
Urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking it.
The Browns have pulled to within one score. Yeah.
Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
So ask your doctor about Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell.
It just all completely fell apart for us.
Yep. Oh, damn it.
I'm taking you to the underworld. We gotta save SpongeBob. Let me go mark some time on my calendar.
Steven says benching A-Chan is a must. Ollie Gordon is the future, lol, being sarcastic. Hello, Steven.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Jardiance.
That water looks nice down there on a beautiful 80-degree Sunday.
Yeah, it is. It is a close fantasy matchup. I've left a few points here, a few points there on my bench. Nothing devastating, but wish I had picked a different defense. No defense literally would have been better, as Chase Brown runs for a few yards.
Stafford. Joe Burrow is having an existential crisis. Chase Brown told me this is just a whole lot of stuff being blown out of proportion. He said that Burrow has always been someone who's extremely open, who's honest, and that's what Burrow said to us. He said, I try to answer questions truthfully. And he said, you know what, you think about a lot of things, but that doesn't mean that they're reality.
2nd and 7 in midfield.
Yeah, there is certainly garnered headlines, but there's one thing you appreciate about
It is a handoff to Chase Brown.
If we can force a punt here, maybe Marino can lead us on the comeback.
He's always going to be thoughtful in the way he answers questions.
Well, I think it's
Dolphins says, "Go Browns! I live in Western New York and hate the freaking Bills."
playing the game with the media, and it's as simple as people asking questions, and he just tries to answer with what's on his mind. It doesn't mean that there's some deep, mysterious, ulterior motive.
So now it's third and 5. The Dolphins 48. Burrow back to pass, and he throws well downfield.
Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me.
That was some of the worst double coverage I've ever seen. Yes, it is Jamar Chase you're defending, but at least try to jump up with him and bat the pass.
Come on. Like,
look at this. Both dudes overran.
They'll split that and take it every time, and they'll go deep. You know, what they're trying to do between Jones and
This is just the culmination of years of failure to properly bolster offensive line and defense. The offensive line's actually been doing good. It's our defense that's just completely failed now. And Chase Brown nearly scatters off for about 8 yards.
God. What a freaking hellish quarter. I wonder if he'll put Zach Wilson in just to not subject Urs to having to throw every pass, every down.
He really wants to talk to Matthew Stafford this offseason because it's the way Stafford was so consistent all those years in Detroit that he wants to learn from.
All those years where the Lions,
Yeah, like Rosado said, horrible defense. And Burrow is going to throw the ball away before he gets sacked.
Is he okay?
Is Burrow okay?
Yeah, he's just waiting for him to help him out.
But the other thing Jamar Chase said, where
Steven says this is always the worst time of the season for eliminated teams. Losing benefits the team, but rooting for losses is against every fiber of the fandom.
Exactly.
So now it's 3rd and goal with 2.5.
It's also your fault because I can't hit your arm and knock the hat off. Come on, where's the pick 6?
Burrow, why do that when you can let
God.
Chase Brown be wide open for a 3rd touchdown?
Good Lord.
28 unanswered points. 3 touchdowns surrendered in the 3rd quarter. No, Achane is still in the game until Miami decides to rest the starters.
And they have completely unraveled with mistake after mistake.
God almighty.
Right there from the Miami defense.
Again, Dolphins defense that had really started to put it together during the 4-game win streak.
And the kick is up. It's good. We are losing 38-14. It was a 17-14 deficit at halftime.
Yeah, they're going to have 3 receivers to this side.
Steven says, damn, I'm really sorry for you guys. Goat Slayer says, I only need Achane to get 8 more rushing yards and 25 receiving yards, which will get 225 yards.
You would have had the 25 receiving yards if they wouldn't have called it back on that penalty.
Hey, John, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, John. Thank you, buddy.
Says, guys, I just got in.
You, bud.
What did I miss? You missed a anyone going up against Chase Brown in fantasy today getting brutally murdered in the course of a quarter.
Damn it.
And my chances of winning my fantasy game are just slowly slipping away because Achan and Waller have literally been stuck in neutral since the start of this half. Malik Washington will reach the 25 before being taken down. The Saints have taken the 16-6 lead against the Jets. David says, I hate it for any Finns fan under 30. Those of us over 30 already immune to Finns collapses.
Yeah.
Steven says that was last week for me. I am so very happy. He missed the Chase Brown nightmare.
Yeah. All right. Now what?
Ewers back to pass. He'll just lob it downfield. And it's an interception. Waddle was never open on that play. That one is on Ewers.
Holy hell. Well, I mean, look at you don't think Waddle was interfered with there at all? Him and Waddle just haven't had any chemistry at all.
And this quarter just keeps going from bad to worse to absolutely catastrophic. The Bengals might legitimately have put up 45 on us before the end of this quarter. It's that bad.
Wow.
Burrow throws to Chase Brown, who will get about 5-6 yards. Oh, Goat Slayer's asking what we apparently have a negative 65 third quarter point differential and a negative 723 third quarter yard differential.
Wow.
Goat Slayer was asking favorite team across all leagues by mascot only, not heritage or players.
Oh, no.
Missed tackles.
What was the question?
Favorite team across all leagues by mascot only, not heritage or players. And Goat Slayer says, I would go first. OG Cats and Modern Sharks are mine, along with the Dolphins that I'm wearing. Oh, so you mean like logo? Rosado sums it up. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Samaje P. Ryan gets 8 yards.
Oy.
We are inside of a minute left in the quarter. Well, I'm not surprised, but I am surprised because I really felt like Miami's defense, their run defense especially, has really improved here in the back half of the season, especially since the bye week. I'm really surprised right now that
I mean, this second half on defense has been maybe our worst half of the year.
Yeah. I don't think it's even close. I mean, look at how easily the Bengals defense. Oh, looks like Tampa Bay just tied up the game against Carolina 20.
Oh,
yeah. Real Cinema is still waiting to hear a good reason for why Mike should be head coach next year. Well, at any rate, Anthony Weaver is going to get himself fired as defensive coordinator. What a horrible effort. The Weens are up 2-1 against the Capitals.
To the flavor that found its way into everything from just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's a ride.
There's still over a quarter left of this dreck.
Girlfriend's dad doesn't like his gift. Maybe there's time to get a deal on something else. Wait. Hey, you might just make it to New Year's after all.
Just an astounding collapse by the Dolphins, especially on defense. 4 consecutive drives with turnovers for the Dolphins, only one of which was a turnover on downs.
Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Big games, big finales, big relief. Get 100 plus channels of live sports, movies, and TV in one place. YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Just a horrendous game.
Big Talk needs to keep growing, and I can't really do that without a clean and professional website. It was so easy working with Upwork. I was able to create a job posting, review over 100 candidates, shortlist 4 of them, video chat with 2 of them, and now hire someone.
Colin Storm Duck season. You are going to win your game in a landslide because of Chase Brown. Chase Brown already got Colin 32.6 points.
Man.
They're filming a car insurance commercial today.
That explains the mascot.
Oh, boy.
We do what's right when things go wrong.
What does the shark have to do with insurance?
No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. And JR.
Yeah. The Buccaneers are making it a game 20-20. Frozen Duckling says the Bills game is suspicious. Oh, it is the 4th quarter now. I have to update. Bills game is suspicious. Not to take the field goal to go up by 9. Now the Browns have a good field position and a chance to take the lead. Hey, John, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, John. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, John.
Thank you,
He
John.
says,
Much appreciated, bud.
congratulations, Dolphins. 0-4 versus the AFC North.
Oh, yeah.
Zach Taylor will bounce back for his offense. An offense that
The,
during last week had really put together
the worst division by far in the AFC, and we lost all of our games. And they were all blowouts.
Yeah.
All right, so hand off to Chase Brown, who gets tackled after a gain of 3.
into the second level of that defense. Tyrell Dotson on the tackle, but what a quarter.
Paul Grease says 6-11 incoming.
11 carries for 63 yards. He's been targeted, Spiro, 11 times and caught 9 of them for 109. And in that 3rd quarter, the offensive line really started to open up some gaping holes in that defense. But whether it's by ground,
This is the first. Chase Brown is the first NFL player this season with 3 touchdowns in a single quarter. Last guy to do it was, funnily enough, Joe Mixon on the Bengals. And Mike Gesicki gets his touchdown. Our defense is just completely freaking quit.
God.
It's not even funny. It barely took them a minute and a half into this 4th quarter for them to put up 45 on us.
and Burrow has been checking it down all day. Finally, he fires it down the field and rips the seam to Mike Gesicki for another touchdown.
The Dolphins, or the Bengals rather, had pushed 33 points in the previous.
We are losing 45 to 14. And the worst part is Achan's not going to take that field anymore.
No, probably not.
And Waller is only going to be out there because we are already down to second and third string right wide receivers.
I wonder if he put Zach Wilson in now.
Real Cinema says, fire McDaniel and Weaver. These guys should not be here next year.
Oh, but they will be. They will.
And we might make Weaver the scapegoat for our defense.
Is that another super chat or is that
Hey,
one?
John, thank you for the
Thank
two.
you, John. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Says 4 games, Dolphins 41 points, AFC North 132
God.
Frozen Duckling says Quinn Ewers wasn't that good at Texas. Remember, he lost to Cam Sketabo in Arizona State in their college bowl game. Ghost Slayer says they went away from running the ball and now it's come to haunt them.
Well, the defense didn't have to give up a drive on a touchdown on every drive. You know, like
the
pass to Achan should have never been called back. That was 40 yards. Dulcich drops the ball. That's not on Ewers. The first interception was just a great play. That one there, I mean, at this point, it's garbage time. And, you know, Waddle is not Jamar Chase. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have any wide receivers that are decent to throw the ball to. They're all undersized and
And winter break starts with the biggest comedy of the year.
So,
like there's no downfield passing game.
The NFL on CBS.
What a terrible home game to come to.
Yeah.
The Home Depot.
We flew 4,500 miles from London just to see you. Wow. That's dedication to it. You flew all the way from London to Miami to watch your 4-10 football team. Goat Slayer says Achan is a back you ride to open up the pass game, but you never get away from giving it to him because he will consistently wear down the defensive backs who have to tackle him, making catches even easier for wide receivers. The Giants-Vikings game's now tied at 13. And Cleveland is pulled to within 3 of Buffalo. Do it, Buffalo. Lose to Cleveland. Make us laugh a little. Ghost Slayer says not knowing how to operate the pieces of this team is what's killing them. Poor play calling overall based off of personnel. First into nope. Ewers is still out there. Unsurprisingly, we handed off to Jalen Wright, who gets a loss of 1. Oh, sweet. Tennessee scored again.
I think that's the key. You take the stats out of it, but they delivered in big moments. You think about how they played, you know, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Frozen Duckling says, no, don't lose to Cleveland. I bet on the Bills $100 to win $500.
Oh.
Second and 11. We pitch to Achan. Achan will get about 6 yards. I'm surprised he's out there. I'll take the meager fantasy points, but sweet, the Chiefs defense is now down to 2 fantasy points. If they surrender at much more yardage or points, I won't be the only one whose defense is in the negative.
Now what? False start.
False start.
Because they're indecisive and they consistently get to the wrong place.
Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
officials get Austin Jackson. And again, we preface it by saying that they have shown signs. Clearly, they've been better in recent weeks, but those are questions that they're going to have to answer.
Colin says the Finns defense is going to give up 60 at the rate Fiends are going.
And he wants convicted quarterback play, but that's a good position. And especially on defense, if you're indecisive and you're not sure what you're looking at. And you're
So
not
now
making
it's
keys,
3rd and 10 once
you
again.
can't play decisive, and at that point, it's too late. It's the National Football League. You have to be very clear.
Why are we still in the?
No, they redid the clock. They were waiting for him to.
Ewers back to pass. He will throw. It is Achan, but he's going to be nowhere near the first down.
McDaniel is going to send out his punt team.
And we're punting.
Second half for the Dolphins continues.
Yeah, you can hear the boos in Hard Rock.
If you're Mike McDaniel, what you would have loved to see and understand that there may be some mistakes with a first-time rookie quarterback playing in this game. What you would have liked to see is your defense be able to show up and support your quarterback and make some key stops.
Yeah.
But instead, it's gone the other way, and now the game has been blown wide open.
All right, so here's the return.
Oh, here we friggin' go.
That was I think that was Ollie Gordon of all people making that tackle.
I think you might be right.
Hey, maybe he can play linebacker.
That's it. Burrow's done.
Yeah, why would he need to play anymore? Joe Flacco can probably still march all over us. So it's still only a 10 points game between the Chargers and Cowboys with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Exactly. What if we get her the new iPhone 17 Pro at AT&T? We can get their best deal without needing the most expensive plan.
Good call.
And you know,
I really could use the Cowboys to go ahead and tie that game, send it to overtime, get some extra points from Brandon Aubrey. Man, if only the Panthers game wasn't going faster than ours. That is a critical game for the NFC South, and it's probably going to go to overtime at this rate.
Every holiday starts at Dick's.
The new SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants menu just dropped at Burger King. Dive into 4 delicious treasures while you still can.
Justin Herbert is 275 yards and 3 total touchdowns.
This jolly old fella goes by the name Chris. His suit of red velvet, an iconic fit. But this particular year, without much of reason, he craved new.
John says, bring back Dan Marino.
Try it on, he clicked, and could see how it looked on a picture he picked. Keep out on sale with shipping next day. Because he asked Google, Santa slayed.
Craig says, there is that Dolphins pride.
Yeah.
Welcome to Survivor 50, the greatest adventure on television. Whoa, never done a season like this.
Feels a little like a high school reunion meets like a massacre.
Survivor 50 premieres February.
There really have been 50 seasons of Survivor.
Well, what do they count as a season, though?
There's the paper bag. Mr. Will says the Bills are punting. It'll be a terrible loss for the Bills if they lose.
Hey, we stopped. We made a stop.
Yay.
So we can get a stop here and get a quick 3 touchdowns. We'll only be down by 2 scores. Just saying.
Mike Gesicki with the sweet seam right down the middle. Sparrow, 4 touchdowns.
309 yards and 4 touchdowns. Well, that's a typical day for Joe Burrow, but usually his defense is surrendered 30 plus points by that time. Just a couple more yards for, I have to assume, the second string running back. Real Cinema says, why don't the Dolphins just bring in Brad Marchand? Or they're stupid.
He really was the author of some of the most entertaining games that I've had the pleasure of calling. But again, with the story of the season is that
3rd and 8. Flacco throws. And yay, you finally made a stop.
From what could have been really a remarkable athletic feat. Just think of how that game ended against the Bears.
Oh,
crazy play.
God. Between last night's Panthers game and this one, good Lord.
Yeah. Literally, the only thing left to root for now is possibly a garbage time touchdown from Darren Waller. And
oh, freaking hell!
How do you misread the?
No, that they let go on purpose. It's just been. I mean, every possible way has been an awful second half.
Mythical Riz says the payouts on Survivor are pretty good. They're doing cast calls for season 51.
Mm.
Picture in the AFC, Pittsburgh. That's a very slim margin lead ahead of the Ravens, but Baltimore again controlling its own destiny if they win out, including that regular season finale that they will play. They got a big one tonight, though.
So 1st and 10 at our own 3. HN is still out there and still being handed the ball.
Jeez, at least let Jalen Wright and Ollie Gordon get the carries. Like, there's no sense in thrusting HN out there. We already got a short week. You know, this was already a short week.
Job security for Mike McDaniel. Then they win 4 straight, and those storylines were kind of put to bed a little bit. This is the kind of game with the owner here in his suite, home crowd is booing, where it gets a little ugly.
I think there's a lot of decisions that have to be made.
2nd and 9. Play action. Ewers will throw to Greg Dulcich.
All right.
Yay, you get the first down.
Chance to really try to make something special at the end of the season, but fell short with those disappointing losses in the last couple of games. But
look at all that money we spent.
Oh.
Current cap space, negative 2.7 million. And also 20.9 million dead cap to Jalen Ramsey. Now that's a lot of damage, Greer. How many of these guys will we be bringing back? Minka? Maybe.
Probably not. I'd be surprised if any of them were back.
Buffalo Bills still not putting any pressure on Shador. Hand off to HN.
Some of the decisions that they have to make. HN to pick up just a couple. TJ Slayton among the tacklers.
David says McDaniels should audition for Survivor. If he's lasted this long, he can survive anything. If Stephen Ross keeps him around for a 5th season, then he'll deserve Survivor. Because no coach has lasted for more than 4 seasons under Ross's ownership.
Huh.
Yeah. 2nd and 8 at the 34. Play action. Ewers will just check down to Alec Ingold, who will actually reach the first down. Nice little effort there. Hello, Daniel Berry says happy Sunday. Hey everyone.
What do we got? Oh, that's not good.
That's an injured Bengals player with 6:50 to go in the 4th.
trainers onto the field to tend to him. And it looks like Giles Harris, who did make the tackle on that play, or the brunt of the collision with Ingold, is going to gingerly make his way to that Cincinnati sideline.
Damn it.
I do think it was
Keenan Allen and Quentin Johnston both have had more points today than Darren Waller. It was looking like a really good decision, man.
I know.
Well, mainly Terry McLaurin.
I mean, it was going to be a tough one with Waller with a rookie quarterback, but is that going to cost you the game?
No. It's more the fact that I chose Terry McLaurin because Waller is still doing better than Jake Ferguson.
Right.
It was on 1st and 10.
All right.
Hey,
Finally,
he found
he's
Waddle.
with Waddle.
Sure, now you connect with Waddle.
But he had to dig deeper to galvanize a team that was really down in the dumps. And I think he showed that he's capable of that. Another question becomes, if you're Stephen Ross, do you still believe in the
Yeah, I chose McLaurin against the Eagles defense. He got off to a hot start. Perhaps I should have chosen Keenan Allen or Quentin Johnson, but they had been doing so terrible because of the.
Is that guy okay? No, he's okay.
That's Julian Hill.
Yeah.
It's what do we do now, understanding where we are as a football team, where we are with Tua, where we are with a contract, where we are with a salary cap. How are we going to move forward? And I think that vision is going to have to be clear and much different than what it is right now for McDaniel or whoever the football coach is.
David says, lol, that was the answer to my lawyer after a second divorce when he asked, what the F were you thinking? Seems like a good idea at the time. Viewers will just throw it to Malik Washington, who breaks a couple of tackles. Sure, now we can make the clutch plays.
When you take Tyreek Hill out of the mix, it's just not nearly the same team. Just wonder what they could have looked like at full strength. Tyreek, Achane, with his emergence over the last couple of years.
For a couple seasons, this was
who just scored for.
I mean, it was one of the most exciting. And every 5 or 6 years, there comes an offense that really kind of.
Thank God it does not appear like it was another touchdown for Herbert. Thank the Lord. As the Chargers are now blowing out the Cowboys. Hey, it's a pitch to Jalen Wright.
Jalen Wright? Oh, almost.
Will get the 1st and goal. Frozen Duckling says the Detroit Lions are basically in a win or go home situation. If they lose against the Steelers, only a 5% chance to make the playoffs. If they win, it's a 40% chance. David says it's tough to blame Stephen Ross. He's trying and not afraid to spend money.
I mean, yeah, you can't fault him wanting to win.
1st and goal.
Jalen Wright.
And he's on my bench.
Come on, Mike. You couldn't have really at least got the kid his first touchdown pass.
Yay!
Until that snap, Miami has its first points of the second half.
What inspired play? So that means literally every single option on my bench would have been better for flex, aside from Jake Ferguson, for what I ended up choosing. Riley Patterson makes the kick.
I guess we'll go for the onside kick, right?
Yeah. Real Cinema says just because he spends money doesn't make him a good owner. Look at all the bad head coach hires, keeping Greer so long, meddling, costing us draft picks.
Well, there's doing the right thing, and then there's doing the wrong thing for the right reasons. And while he's made some stupid decisions, at least he wants to win, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to win. There's a lot of owners that aren't willing to do those things. He may make stupid decisions, but he does want to win. He just doesn't know. He's not smart enough to just hire a good football man to run the business.
Ewers is up to 228 passing yards. And of course, he has the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, I thought Mike would have got him a touchdown there on that drive. We didn't even go for the onside kick.
No. We're losing by 24.
Yeah, but see, I mean,
Joe Burrow, those 9 games missed. I mean, it's just a mind-numbing stat.
The rest of the NFL, when scoring 4+ points, 134, 9 and 2. Bengals 3 and 6.
Jesus.
Just in the last 2 seasons. You should not have a losing record when scoring 34+ points. You shouldn't even really have a 500 record. David says, great GMs are hard to find. Great coaches, too.
Well, that's what it could look like.
Yeah, shame we didn't keep Dan Campbell.
I mean, they got heavily involved. Started out with T. Higgins. You know, Jamar Chase again with another double-digit target.
Well, this game is finally speeding up. So,
yeah.
In the one-on-one catch. Chase Brown doing it all.
Flacco handing again to Brooks, who's getting a chance at some running.
All right, so John, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, John. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, John says.
Thank you, John.
Don't worry, guys. The Miami Hurricanes will get their revenge by beating Ohio State to avenge today's loss.
I know a lot of people looking forward to that game.
They were shut out by that Baltimore Ravens defense. 3rd and 5. Cincinnati will get back home next week. 2 home games to finish the season as they hit the road here for the final time this season. Cardinals in Cleveland. You think Burrow had a good time today?
3rd and 5. Flacco will just hand off. And yay, we made another stop. 2 minutes to go.
That's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning here in Miami.
Mr. Will says the Bills fail on the drive and the Browns get the ball back with a chance to win.
Wow.
Do it, Bills. Make us laugh.
Yeah.
At least we could say we're not the only AFC East team that lost to the Browns.
If the Bills lose out and finish 10-7, that means we would have made the playoffs had we won out.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength.
But what about all the other teams that finished that?
Yeah, but the Bills would have dropped out. We would have had a tiebreaker. His point's mute now.
Okay? Oh, I am not. So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. This Sunday.
So the Saints are now winning 22-6 against the Jets. Vikings have a 16-13 lead over the Giants. Titans are 3rd and goal at the Kansas City 13.
Arthritis pain?
We have a 23-9 lead over a completely broken Chiefs team. The Chargers are up 34-17 and have possession of the football. Did the Bills just score a safety?
Really?
No, it must have been ruled back.
Oh.
Apparently, there was a massive loss. The The Browns are at 3rd and 32 on their own 1 yard line. The Panthers have kicked the field goal to take a 3-point lead with 2:20 to go in the fourth. Buccaneers are really trying to blow that division.
Yeah, they'll beat us next week.
Sanders took an intentional.
Oh, that's where I used to go to Christmas Wonderland at Tropical
Christmas Wonderland at Tropical.
We took you there when you was a little baby in the stroller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember nothing about that.
No, you wouldn't, but I remember that place. We took you there. You was a little twerp.
Goat Slayer says 16 receiving yards from H-Hand is all I need. Can it happen? I knew better than to add it to my parlay. Damn it.
Sucks because with that penalty called back, you would have had it.
You would have had it if the refs didn't suck.
Cincinnati bounce. Boy, how good has he been?
Jeez.
So we're once again stuck at our own 4-yard line.
So I wonder if Mike's going to send him out there to take a knee or try to do something.
Scores and highlights. JB the crew. Get you up to speed on all the very latest playoff implications.
The camera's right there, and that idiot's sitting there on his phone, don't even know it.
425 window.
All right.
All right, let's see what happens.
You think the Steelers have what it takes?
So Ewers has the ball at the 4-yard line. He'll just it was dropped by Jalen Wright.
So, Arch, obviously not the game and the day that viewers was hoping for here. Give us your top line takeaways.
Well, I thought it was a good start for Quinn Ewers, and really he excelled in the play-action passing game. Thought it was good that early Cincinnati wasn't able to put any pressure on him, so he had a lot of time in the pocket to make some throws. But, this interception, he's trying to give Waddle a chance in one-on-one. It's just an excellent play.
So Ewers is 18 of 26 for 228 yards and no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Ewers will throw to I can't remember who this
is.
Weiss. Yes, Tennessee 26, Kansas City 9.
Yep, I picked that game.
Yeah, well, Gardner Minshew was the starting Chiefs QB, and he got hurt.
All right, there you go. Nice
So,
little catch.
Theo Weiss getting some play time. Waller is still out there. Please throw to him. Why are you throwing to Theo Weiss? Throw to Waller. He's and that's the third straight target to Theo Weiss this time. Results in incompletion.
There were a lot of people that felt like he was going to go back to Texas.
So the Bills got the ball back.
That he left over $8 million of NIL money on the table to enter the NFL draft. If Dede asked him that question, and he said, "Look, it's never been about the money for me. It's the love of the game. First time I picked up a football, the dream was the NFL, and he felt like he was ready."
MBN must be nice.
So 2nd and 10, nearly intercepted. That was intended for Waller. The Buccaneers are down 3 with the ball on their own 17. Well, as soon as this game is over, I'm going to tune in to probably Buccaneers Panthers to see how that ends. Frozen Duckling says Shador almost pulled a Dan Orlovsky and nearly stepped on the white line for a safety.
And depending what happens with Tua and his contract,
3rd and 10, just a handoff to Jalen Wright. And it sets up 4th and 1. No one's even bothering to call any timeouts.
McDaniel not interested in any of his timeouts. Final 30 seconds. Miami's going to run a play here on 4th and 1.
So yeah, we'll just run the play here on 4th and 1. Just throw it to Darren Waller. Give me a little more. No. Yay, Jalen Wright got the first.
It's so weird how you don't try, but you're trying. It don't make no sense.
So that ends the nightmare.
That ends the nightmare, that's for sure.
And now we can go watch Tampa Bay's nightmare.
Good God.
And it looks like the Bills just got the first down that will secure their victory. So the Bills escape with a win. Here we go. Buccaneers, Panthers. Bobrovsky could play better defense than the Dolphins, says Goat Slayer. 2nd and 10, Mayfield. It is Mike Evans gets about 7 yards or so. So the Buccaneers have 2 timeouts. The clock is under a minute and a half and counting. It's 3rd and 4. They're still on their side of the fields. They're at the 47. They get the first down. Cade Otton with a timely catch. It puts them apparently in field goal range. Stranger says, "Who dey?" Yeah, I know, right? Bengals earned that. Baker throws to Mike Evans. Mike Evans will get about 6-7 yards. Goat Slayer says the Buccaneers are going to win because they have a proper coaching staff. Todd Bowles just called his 2nd timeout.
Everything is open as they're dropping back in zone, making sure they protect high to low. So those underneath throws are wide open for Baker to take advantage of. But at some point, they've got to push this ball down the middle of the football field, make a big play.
All right.
One timeout left. You know, we asked him about the last few years making the playoffs.
Yes, I agree with you, Icy. We suck. Hey, Icy, I just want to ask you something. What on God's green earth were you thinking putting in Jackson Dart instead of Matthew Stafford in your fantasy game? You are so lucky that you've got Puka Nacua and James Cook and George Pickens, and the Saints are crushing the Jets in defense and special teams. You know how much I would kill to have Matthew Stafford on my team right about now? David says, right now, Bowles saying to Baker, do not throw a pick or take a sack here. You hope that's what he's saying. So it's 2nd and 9 for the Buccaneers at the Panthers 42 with 49 seconds left. Icy says, lol. Oh, Baker just threw an interception. The game is over. Holy crap. The one thing you couldn't do. Icy says, lol, this is why I didn't want to show up to the stream today. I knew you were going to say something. That's okay. You're still favored to win your game because the rest of your team is bailing you out. Wow. So that is how the Buccaneers fall to the Panthers. Unbelievable. Goat Slayer says, I like really, Baker, come on. So yeah, that is gonna do it. The Carolina Panthers in victory formation. the season's not quite over for the Bucks. I think should Carolina lose next week and the Buccaneers beats the Dolphins, I think that would set up an ultimate showdown in week 18 between the Buccaneers and Panthers again for the division. Wow, so the Panthers are going to win 23-20 against the Buccaneers. Colin says, honestly, Ewers did okay. Just wish that fumble and pick didn't happen. Yeah. Or maybe we shouldn't have gotten screwed over by the refs. We shouldn't. That's a called back 32-yard catch and run by HN was terrible. And then the next play after was the fumble. David says, have a great night, Kyle. If I don't see you, Merry Christmas. All right, so I'll just stick around for a couple minutes until Dad is done with the recap. Icy says, let's just say I'm starting Stafford if I move on to the championship. Meanwhile, the Titans are going to beat the Chiefs 26-9. The Saints crushing the Jets 29-6. The Vikings hung on for a 16-13 victory against the Giants. I think these early results are going to give us some clinches. So,
well, I feel better.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
File free in the app. You didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do It Yourself.
Because Buffalo won, all they need is either Indianapolis or Houston to lose or tie their respective game, and Buffalo will clinch a playoff berth. So if either Indy or Houston loses the game later today, it's going to be Buffalo making it to the playoffs. Frozen Duckling says he's hearing that if Jahmyr Gibbs scores a rushing touchdown, he'll break a Barry Sanders record.
Sucks at the work on a Sunday.
Does it though?
How about dogs? I brought Peyton Manning.
Hi, it's quitting time. Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Man, I left. How many points have I left on my bench? I left 12 points on my bench from failing to start. I left 12 points on my bench for choosing McLaurin over Quentin Johnston. I left an additional 3 points by choosing DeAndre Swift instead of Kyle Monagai. And I left just under 2 points. So I've cost myself about 17 points approximately. 21 points if you count me having gotten -4 points from the Seahawks defense.
They're way more sad than me, okay? Stalin, Thursday, comedy premiere.
So unless the majority of your remaining players completely bust, you're looking good. All I've got left is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Unless Amon-Ra St. Brown completely humiliates the Steelers, I'm toast. Jacob says Gardner Minshew tore his ACL. Good Lord. The Chiefs really did make a deal with the devil for those Super Bowls. Kirby Joseph, the Lions safety that has 4 interceptions against Rodgers, is out for the Lions. Oof.
A one-handed grab down the left sideline. There it is. Possession 2 feet inbound, 23-yard score. There it is. 7 holidays. 6-point charge. And the Cowboys tied up. And then in the second quarter, Lad McConkey gets by the corner to the safety. Vacant spot there. There's the throw. 25-yard score. 14-10 Chargers. And then it's supposed to go straight up the middle, bounce out to the right side. Omarion Heston takes it in from 5 yards out. Chargers on the road clinch a playoff spot 34-17 over the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, they win 34-17, a big day for their offense. But defensive stud, Derwin James.
All right, so I'm just waiting for my dad's to finish the recording his recap before I sign off. This is the first time since 2006-7 that the Chargers have won 11 plus games in 2 straight seasons. Hey Leia, what you doing down here? Oh, Leia. Do I think the Ravens win tonight against the Patriots? No. The Patriots are going to be looking for a bounce back after blowing that big lead against the Bills.
So the Chargers are officially in the playoffs. They've won 4 straight games, Howie. They're rolling at the right time. Yeah, and I think it starts with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert playing hurt 1 week off the broken hand, had surgery on the hand, left hand. Fortunately, the off hand, he showed a lot of toughness. And I think people are kind of coming around on Justin Herbert. I mean, for whatever reason, he's been underappreciated. And for John,
so because the Chargers won, Denver does not clinch the division this week.
It's been an establishing year for him. Big day today, 4 for 104, 1 TD. Great output.
I mean, go ahead. Everyone's been talking about the Chargers having run games going to hold them over. You know, what Harbaugh as the head coach. Well, it's really Justin Herbert that's really going to take him to the next level. And he's just had so many precise balls out there today. 2 touchdowns.
All right, so
he's doing an excellent job, and he has great connection with his wide receivers. But on top of it, the run game is taking it to a whole nother level when Justin Herbert is on fire as well. And then the defense, hey, they got a great defense. Super Bowl.
Frozen Duckling says the Patriots have the cornerback Carlton Davis, who you wish never left the Lions. Colin says, I hope Ewers gets the final 3 starts. Oh, Leia's chosen to lay down right in front of the heater.
You watch the physicality of these runs against the Cowboys defense that has played a lot better in the last few weeks. But when you have a running game like this, it's opened so much up in the passing lane that allows Herbert to throw for 300 yards. And also,
good Lord, my dad is still talking in there.
And what he's a very athletic quarterback for a guy who's as tall as he is, but delivers a beautiful ball. And with that coaching staff and with the momentum that they have right now, I think the Chargers are wide open to make a nice run. Yeah, but the Chiefs are they're out.
I wanted to give him the ability to say bye to y'all before we signed off.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about the AFC. Yeah, sorry. You take a look at that. Look, the Chargers get the win. They're still playing for something. The Cowboys, they were eliminated.
My voice is shot. What a terrible game.
People right around Jerry Jones looking for answers as his team has lost 3 in a row, 6, 8-1, and just really not a good team on defense. 7 weeks ago was before the trade deadline, and the trades they made during the trade deadline and the pickup they made. There was no hope down there. I feel like they made moves. There's no question they need to make moves in the secondary.
Yeah, Colin, I hope Ewers gets the final 3 starts as well.
130 today. 1 TD. You know, he's a guy that he's an enigma. He was an enigma in Pittsburgh. They had issues. They kind of kept it in-house, and it finally boiled over, and he's had a fresh start there. He seems to get on well with CeeDee Lamb, and I think Dak is a good presence for him. But he's got to show consistency. He's got to show up every day.
You got to be a teammate. Yeah. You have to be a teammate. I don't care how great you are individually, but to win championships, everybody has to play for everyone. You just can't have one guy going, well, I need my numbers. If I don't get my numbers,
all right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off because it's been almost 10 minutes and he is still yapping in there. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, and of course, now he's choosing to finally wrap it up. I like to give my dad the courtesy of being there whenever a stream ends. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, not much left to say other than this is a terrible game.
Shows you who they are and how they operate. Exactly. That's who they are and how they operate. Yeah. So if I pay you all this money and then you don't show up, you don't do this, you don't do that's on me.
It's foreign to you and me. You know, we don't understand that.
Real quick,
we just don't understand that.
Yes or no? Then when you look back, they traded Micah Parsons to get the draft pick for the future, all that kind of stuff. They don't make the playoffs under 500. Was that
hey, there you are.
Yeah.
For this year, no.
I was waiting for you to.
I know. Just wanted to give you time to.
Time to what? Yes. Time to what?
Smells like pizza's in the oven, but I know I was giving you time to finish the game.
That ended almost 10 minutes ago.
I haven't been in there talking that long.
It's 4:11, my dude.
Come on, so I haven't been in there talking that long.
Yeah, the Baker threw an interception. The Panthers won 23-20.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I am ready for a night off. I am not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you for hanging out with us. Much appreciation, all the super chats, everything. I'll be tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow noon on the Panthers channel, just like always. It's a light week in terms of Panthers this week, so we'll find some other things to do. So, but for now, go enjoy your night off.
So, this is the Buccaneers' third straight divisional loss and the first career win Bryce Young has had against the Bucs.
Wow.
Frozen Duckling was asking if you think the Ravens or Patriots win tonight.
Oh, I picked the Patriots, I'm sure. Yeah,
Patriots should win that.
Yeah,
by
Patriots.
20.
Patriots are going to be pissy about losing that game to Buffalo.
Good night, everyone.
All right, good night. Enjoy the rest of your day.